Well, good evening, everyone. I am, of course, William Strife, and welcome to the Strife stream. Thank you so very, very much for the subscription there, Tesla. Haha, made it also a 20-month Strife. Indeed, 20 months. That's not a short amount of time. You're only 4 away from 2 years. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Ooh la
Okay.
la.
Thank you so much for the subscription, Tesla. I hope to. It's good to know that I'm worth both of your time and your money. Great to have you along for the ride.
Ooh la la.
Also, Kato, thank you so much for the subscription. 11 months. I can't believe it. That's amazing. Thank you so very much, Tesla. Thank you so much for 300 bits. Hype train. And Tesla, again, thank you for gifting 5 subscriptions to Sansa 5, Davian,
Ooh la
Phantom
la.
Fox, Caramel Axel, and Zata64. Holy freaking moly. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Ooh la la.
Holy moly. That's, look at that action going on. I mean, a hype train is quite close. I think more people have to like contribute before it'll happen, but we'll see where things go. Oh my God, Tesla just gifted a tier one sub to Lying. Thank you so much. And oh my God, Tev, what do you think you're doing? 500 bits? No. That's not how we're supposed to do. This is supposed to be like a background stream for the evening. This isn't what's supposed to be happening. You take that damn money and you keep it in your pocket. You close your wallet right now. We won't be doing this. We're not doing this right now. This is not what I signed up for today. You hear me? What? Wait, what? A level 3 hype train? What happened to the level 1? Why are we suddenly on a level 3 hype train? What's going on? Tev, how dare you? 300 more bits? No. I will. No. You stop that right now. I've only just begun. I think we steamrolled the level 1. And we're not even supposed to be on this. We're not even supposed to have a hype train. I haven't even begun. We're only 7 minutes into the stream. I barely had enough time for the freaking music to finish. What are you doing here? Oh my God. Butts for the butt sub. God. Butt spot, yes. Freaking hell. Thank you so much for another 300 bits there, Tev. Try and stop me, trans rights. Is that what this is all about? Is this all about trans rights? Is that what we're going for? Well, you haven't given me enough money all at once from a single person to make me demonstrate trans rights on stream. So, meh. Oh my word. Talk about insane. Thank you so much. Oh my God. There are only 7 people here. There are only 7 people watching. This is not supposed to, like, maybe whenever we have like a room of 20 people, this is okay. How does one demonstrate trans rights on stream? I don't know. Beyond the flag you have up? Well, obviously, I have to strip naked and just have that flag on me. That's the solution. That's the solution. Unfortunately, that's also against terms of service, so. Oh, my word. Okay, so 2.5 minutes for the hype train to peter out. Oh. Well, I mean, I suppose there's always the option. What are you doing? No, Tesla. Not 500 more bits. No. Shit. Okay. All right. So this is how things are going to go. Fantastic. How lovely. Lovely. Level 3 is complete. We're going for level 4. Don't worry. We have 4.5 minutes we just have to wait 4.5 minutes and the steam will go out of it. There's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. You will take your gifts and likes. Tesla. Why? What did I do to you? Oh my God. Geez, the only, I mean, I already gave you my, yes, you did. And I have to say, assuming that I've got enough slack on this thing, let me move my microphone out of the way a little bit. This is a fantastic keyboard. Wow, that really shows up different on the camera. This over here is yellow, not white. So I paid my taxes already, and it always hurts. Man, Kato, you You should get onto like um get it going into quarterly installments. God, I did that for so many years. For so many years, I was just like, I'll pay my taxes whenever tax season comes. And then tax season would come and I would owe, I think if you owe in excess of $1,000 or $2,000 in taxes for the year, I don't remember how much it was, but like if you owed in excess of a certain amount, you would have to pay penalty for not prepaying your taxes. So it took me way too long, but I was like, all right, I need to freaking figure this stuff out because this is literally taking my money for not planning for my taxes ahead of time. So like I think I've done that for 5 years now. Made my life so much better. I mean, it means that I have to be on top of it and be writing checks to the federal government every single time we get to, you know, like a quarter of the year. But yeah, I need to relax with the spending now. I didn't get to meet with Biodad today with all the snow hitting the Milwaukee area, so we're meeting tomorrow instead. We're going to an anime and comic book shop. Hey, fantastic! That's good to hear. I hope that you enjoy yourself with that little outing, Tesla. Also, Tev, stop donating bits. This is not okay. Don't worry, guys. We only got 2 minutes, and then the hype train is done, and we can actually start playing the freaking video game. Just let it peter out, like let 2 minutes go by and we can actually start playing the video game, and I don't have to pay attention to the hype train. That's all you have to, just literally, chat, do nothing. Okay, don't open your wallet, don't go to your PayPal, don't try to give me any money. That's all you have to do. And that Tev, what do you, no, stop it, stop. Okay, this is the last of what I have. It's up to you now. Yes, I hear you cackling in the other room, Tev. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Oh my word. Touch grass. Yes, touch grass. I mean, I'm loving the keyboard, Kato. It's fantastic. Although, like, I messaged you already, and I'm talking about like how the macro keys on the side are in my way. Also, like, there was this little divot on the side of my keyboard of my old one, and I was always using it to like drag my keyboard forward whenever I would push it back. And oh my god, oh no, Tesla, you were supposed to stop. What are you doing? That's 500 bits. Don't worry, it's impossible. We won't make the end of the hype train. The hype, like, we're stopping at level 4. We are not hitting a level 5. There's no question about that. There's 57%. We're only 57%. There's less than a minute left. It's not happening. Okay, it's not happening. I greatly appreciate the effort and the contributions and everything, but that's it. Okay. The end of the hype train. Excuse you. It goes infinitely now. There's no actual. Yeah, but we've got right now we've got 30 seconds and nothing else is going to happen. Okay, no one else is going to contribute. The audience is too small right now. Maybe if the hype train happened, like, I don't know, an hour into the stream or something, it would be okay and we'd actually go somewhere with it. But it's not happening. Okay, nothing's going to happen. We're stopping at the level 4. Okay, we're stopping. I know how this is going to work. I mean, we got a few levels and you can't change that. Well, there we go. Hype train complete. My word. That was quite a bit. Holy. Thank you so very, very much, everyone. Thank you for contributing to that hype train. Highest you reached was level 10. And I don't know how on earth I ever reached a level 10 hype train. And here's the crazy thing. I know once upon a time, I went in to the settings and stuff for Twitch, and I discovered that hype trains, I have some amount of control over hype trains. I think I can entirely shut them off. I totally send stuff, but Amazon is being a pain in the butt with my Twitch account. Well, that's how it is. But it's good to see you and have you along for the ride, Zio. Excuse me. But here's the deal. it's because we are crazy and love your content. No. It's just just the first part, not the second one. Okay, can't be any other way. Um, but I learned a long time ago that it's like it's possible for me to shut off hype trains altogether, but you can also adjust how much it takes to go from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. So and I think it's like some sort of a percentage slider or something. Like I don't know. I think it's a multiplier actually. I think Twitch has like this setting where like this is the standard and then you can, increase that multiplier by 1.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, and it's like so like if you end up being an absurdly large streamer, like one of those streamers that has like 300,000 subscribers, which is the new record is my understanding. Like that unless like so there's a way to control hype trains so that if you get to be an insanely large streamer, just mind-bogglingly big, you can still have hype trains be a challenge with the size of audience that you have. It was really interesting to look at, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. I'm gonna leave that alone. So Tev and I ran a hype train over Will's stream. Oh my god, you freaking ruined me. Until Strife suplexes us like in the Final Fantasy game. Oh yeah, are you talking about the Hildebrand quests? I'm looking forward to getting to those whenever I finally get through the game enough. All right, let's go ahead and hop into chat, and we're gonna get Tev in here. Okie. Hello.
Hello, Strife.
Hello, Tevelo. How are you?
Made this drink very strong.
Good. That's exactly what you were asking for. The game is unpaused now.
Okay, I'm gonna join. Shift tab, not alt tab. Tev.
I cannot remember what we do and do not have at our other base.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it's day 106. 7 times, what was it, like 15? Okay, yeah, like 105 was the blood moon. So we are just past a blood moon.
Yeah.
Okay, so that being the case...
Oh, are we getting wasted? Yes. Like, I was in way too much pain over this past week to really safely drink.
So, clay, oil, stone, mechanical parts, and iron.
You want to drink, but you don't know what to have. Go for something tasty. I hope you enjoy. Oh, thank you. Like, I'm not gonna have much, obviously, but it's like, not a bad way to de-stress, I think.
What is this? 28. Oh, small stone. Right, small stone. It's the middle of the day. You don't have to be crouching.
But I like crouching.
So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make us a crucible so that we can drag it down to the other... Because what I want to do is because we just finished a blood moon, I'm like, okay, let's blow this popsicle stand and go for the other place,
Yeah.
That is what I want to do. I want to go out to the other location. I want to set up shop. I want to just do what needs doing there.
Yes.
Which includes building up supplies and everything from scratch. It's kind of, I like basically it's the same attitude I have with my single player world my server in Minecraft. The whole concept of like, yeah, we're gonna like start over again,
Yeah. Moving house. Yeah.
Except we're not actually moving anything to the new house, so.
Well, this will be a great place for us to hang out. The new place will be a great place for us to hang out. Wow, I'm stumbling over my words. During blood moons.
That's the intention. We want to get a new place up and get running for blood moons, and I wanna like spend time there in the middle of the night and come up here to Alpha less. So.
Spot, yes. Moving house, moving butts. Moving selves, moving butts. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. We're moving butts today.
Okay, that's gonna take 2 minutes to craft.
Cool.
Um...
Do I need to make food or anything?
I think we've basically got everything that we need down there already.
Alright, there's 10 meat stew in here. I'm gonna bring it with me.
Oh my god, I've got everything that I need. Okay, cool. That's good. Alright, I am going to put the truck out front and I'm going to start loading it up with things that I don't want to craft there.
Like ammo?
Not ammo. Well, it is ammo, but it's not like gun ammo. It's like trap ammo.
Ah, okay. Butt spot? Yes, says Kato. Yes, exactly. That was so good. This is why I enjoy Butt Spot, because it comes up with some really good stuff once in a while.
Butt Spot is just loaded with good stuff, you know?
Your truck is locked. The truck.
Yeah, well, fucking deal with it. I'm not unlocking it until it's loaded.
Also, it's still like coral pink.
It's red.
This is coral pink.
It's fucking red. Don't you call my truck pink.
This is very pink to me. What if I do call your truck pink?
I suppose.
Is there a Discord butt spot? Yes, there is, actually. Momo has it on her server.
Oh my, I did not know this.
Let me see.
Okay. Motor tools. We have so many motor tools.
I mean, it's salmon red. I mean, I think it's because it's 2 different colors on either of my monitors. On my main monitor, this is very much pink on my main monitor. On my other monitor, it does actually look salmon red. Let's see if I can find that butt spot. Where it doesn't post very often, which is a good thing. Cat, I'm so glad you're here.
Feeling appreciative, Tevin.
I am, absolutely. Butt spot, hashtag 5989. That's the butt spot Discord. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so in the butt spot profile, it says, you know, it has, you know, the about me, members since this time, and then listening to Beans, the musical fruit. And I just, that just took me off guard.
Well then, that's certainly a thing.
Oh my sweet goodness gracious. I mean, it's butts related, so, you know.
Butts related means that it has to be part of Butt Spot.
About me, I'm butt spot. I say butt.
You don't say.
Roughly 1 in every 30 messages by replacing some of the syllables in the message with the word butt.
Butt Spot is so much fun, and what's entertaining is to watch some people just like be not okay with it. It's just like what the
yeah, that's
why?
when you type /ignore me. But
so just like watching, part of the fun and glee is just seeing some people be like, no, this makes me very uncomfortable. Ignore me, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, cool. Like it's ignoring you now, but watching that process is just like, that's entertaining.
I mean, I get it, but also I think Buttspot is amusing, so.
Hence the reason why I added Buttspot to my channel after learning about him.
Failed, I might just have to find it. Oh, let's see if I. Does it have a website? Okay, something that I dislike about Discord. Is like the about me can be, you know, pretty long. But it hides most of it, and you can't expand it. It's frustrating. Glad I got a laugh out of you, Tev. Yeah. Ratchet, what are you doing? Leave it alone.
Is he trying to put his paws in your drink again?
Thankfully, no. I think he was sniffing something. God, he kept putting... Like, he was so interested in the popcorn last night that he kept putting his paw in the bowl. And trying to pull one of the kernels out. I'm like, you jerk!
Yeah, that sounds like a Ratchet thing to do.
Apparently he is a popcorn cat.
Boy. This cat will eat so much. Like I found out the other day that he's a waffle cat.
Yeah, he likes waffles. He loves bread.
Yeah, just bread in general is really his thing.
That's a different butt spot. I'm trying to find the website. Buttification is random. Buttification, that is quite a word.
I'd say that it's an accurate word. I'd say that it puts it in proper perspective.
It really is. It's accurate, yes.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Does our Twitch profile have information on it? You think you found it? Okay. Because, like, in searching for Buttspot through, you know, my search engine, it came up with Buttbot, which is not the same thing. It has to be Butts with an S.
Whoops. Did I hook it in here? No, I didn't. Where the hell did my freaking Ratchet go?
Oh, they have a Twitter. Apparently, Buttspot is made by a video game dev.
For some reason, I'm not surprised.
This doesn't surprise me either. Now I have to come up with a Fallout-themed name for it. We've got Codsworth, Curie, and Modus already.
Almost forgot that stuff.
But the Discord icon looks like... Where is it?
Alright, come on. Get in the car.
It's like a transparent... Yeah, I'm getting in the car. Make sure it's unlocked this time. Okay, but it's like a transparent one. It's got like a white body on it, and the butt is kind of a face, like a frowny face for some reason, so... It's very silly.
Hello, Creed Officer. How you doing?
Hello.
Gotta have those nuke codes on tap. God. Get your freaking hands away from the horn!
I got a two-handed. You know,
No.
one-handed tap. Beep, 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 beep.
Don't touch my horn. Stop it! Ah!
I can't help it. I like touching horns.
This is actually the sound that occurs whenever an orgasm happens. So,
Anytime Strife gets happy in the pants, that's the sound it makes. The butt's a sad face, yeah, lol. I just want to be absolutely sure, because there's like a butt bot, but not 8 butts. But it's weird.
Tev,
Yes.
do me a favor, navigate me.
Oh. Are we just heading down to the one base?
Yes. our desert base is where we're heading.
Okay, you know where the easiest possible way to get down there is to go over to that one road with the gardening store just south of Bravo.
Oh, so wait, get to the gardening store and hang a right. Go past Trader Jen.
Yeah, head straight down that way.
Is that really the best route?
You told me to navigate. I'm navigating. It's a route. I don't know if it's the best route.
Huh. So it is. For some reason, I thought it would be... I thought it was further east.
Brainstorm. Everything on my computer had to format my hard drive. Because Windows 11 is trash. Oh, shit. Like, I've heard of people having some serious problems with Windows 11 like that.
So, whenever I go to my mom and dad's house, like, I play tech support often for them.
Yep.
All of their laptops decided to update to Windows 11.
Which is so weird.
They're not new laptops either, so, like, it's causing trouble.
Yeah.
But this is the wonderful part that I learned that I hate about Windows 11 right away. They put the frickin' start button in the middle of the taskbar.
They're trying to be Apple.
Yeah, I know, and I'm just so freaking sick of it. I'm like, you have something so good going.
Well,
and you
sort
have
of.
such... Like,
they've been steadily sabotaging themselves for so long.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, you have something so good and reliable that people want and need on their desktop computers. Yes, desktop computers are an increasingly smaller portion of the computing market. I understand that. But that is not... They're not gonna go away. They're necessary for so much that you can't do on a mobile machine, you know?
Plastic Shell fixes that. The new iteration is called something else, but ever since Windows 8 I use it. The appy bullcrap sucks and needs to die. Yeah.
Windows 8 was like the beginning of Microsoft just not willing to fucking swallow the pill that they didn't.
Yeah, each iteration of Windows is just built on top of the previous Windows. There's no actual new innovation happening.
Well, the problem that I have is that Windows 8 was the first time that they were like, we need to rework the UI to work with mobile devices and tablets. And it's like, great, do that for mobile devices and tablets and make it a different branch of the damn operating system. Don't force it onto mouse and keyboard users.
Yeah.
But instead they're like, no, we must have one. They're like Coca-Cola with New Coke. They could have just done New Coke and kept Classic Coke, you know?
Yeah.
But no, they for some reason were like, no, we must have only one. Nothing else is an option.
I mean, there's like, I don't like Macs or iPhones. I don't like how they function. It's counterintuitive to me. So that's why I use Windows and Android, because like these make sense to me. But they're trying so hard to be Macs at this point and iPhones that I'm just like, I can't deal with this. And then like the other day it was like over a week ago, like Windows Force installed an add-on called Photo Media Engine add-on.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, and like I was like, what the fuck even is this, and how come I can't find it in my apps? I think you needed to take left there, sweetie.
Oh, what was someone not navigating?
Oh, come on! You traveled like 50 feet from the fork. Calm your ass.
Someone's not navigating.
You should know this route by now, my dear. Okay, so I click on the thing, you know, in the notification area to be like, okay, please tell me what the fuck this is and what does it do? Why can't I uninstall it? And all the reviews are 1 star, complaining about this being...
Nope, wrong. I was wrong. It looks exactly the same. It's just the...
Oh. Honey, that was a rock. That was a sign. But, it's literally just constant complaints about people being like, why was this Force installed on my computer?
The concept of software as a service is something I cannot fucking stand.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've heard some people say things to the effect of, well, I mean, it makes sense because they have to keep developing it. I'm like, no, it doesn't. Here's the thing. Adobe basically re-released the same software with major changes to it once every 2 to 3 years, and you had the exact same price tag on it every 2 to 3 years, okay? And it wasn't a small price tag. Was that the house?
Yeah, because I planted all those trees around it.
Sweetheart, it has been weeks. I don't remember half the shit that we've done here.
How many places in this desert has this many trees around it?
I'm not looking.
Yeah, apparently. But it's just like, I got very upset with Microsoft when they decided that you have no choice, you have to update constantly. Like, they're going to force it on you, and it's like, it always happens at the most inopportune moments.
Hello, Sansa5, how are you doing?
Oh, hello,
We're
Sans.
salty over here.
Yeah. Buzzbot is now Dr. Mobius. There you go.
Okay, cool. There was an anvil installed here, which is good.
Oh shit, I just realized, Kato, I'm not in your Discord server.
Don't worry, I'm not in Kato's Discord server either.
Is that something to gloat about, or?
I'm not gloating about it. I'm just expressing that I'm fucking terrible with Discord. I'm terrible at keeping in contact with people.
Yeah.
Like, that's my thing. My thing is not being in contact with people and being terrible about it. Plain and simple, full stop.
Oh
you
my
know,
God,
don't
this
take
is
it personal.
trippy.
What?
Okay, so I'm looking at the skybox because I've never actually, like, looked at it properly before because of, you know, trees. But, I look up at it and the clouds are going behind the moon.
Those are some very far away
That
clouds.
is trippy as fuck, yeah. I remember discourse from a long time ago about artists depicting the sky at night and how there were, like, if there's a crescent moon in the sky, there were stars in the dark part of the crescent.
Mm-hmm.
People are like, if there are stars in that part of the sky of the moon, you know, we're like in the same space as the moon, you have more problems. If there's a star closer to the Earth than the moon is.
Oh my God.
It's fine, my Discord is quiet pretty often. I could change that.
Oh my God, are you offering to make trouble?
Well, there's a Discord for a YouTuber I like, and I've been trying to be more active on there because it's very quiet. Except on the odd occasion that, you know, a couple times a week someone will join. And I feel bad because I want it to be more active. Because she deserves a lot more active, you know.
So I'm just going to take this opportunity to point out that, like, you said odd occasion, but it was so run together in the way that you said it. I thought that you were saying a unique, new, different word I didn't know called
Audication.
Audication. There's some troublemakers outside if you want to do something about it.
Oh, I would love to do something about them. Are they behind?
That's what it sounded like.
Okay.
I mean, I'm generating some heat in here, so...
Wow, with all these trees around, I can't actually see shit.
Well, I'm not the one who planted shit back there, so...
Yeah, I know. You told me to, and I did, and that is turning into my comeuppance, I think. Or will be doing so shortly.
Okay,
But I mean, like, if you ever find yourself in a Discord server and like, man, I wish this place was more active. Be the change. Be more active. Ah, okay, there is a zombie jumping on the fucking garden. There, I got her.
Why is that?
She fell off.
That's my fucking garden.
Yeah,
Oh,
I punished her accordingly.
Dare that little shit squabble.
Holy moon! Yeah, holy moon. Alright, yeah, wolf. Where's your face? Come here. There we go. Man, I love getting headshots. It's one of my favorite things in video games.
Okay, this is a little bit awkward, but I'm just gonna freaking live with it while we're down here. I forgot to grab acid.
Oh, sweetie.
from the other base. And it's like, okay, that's inconvenient, but it'll be fine. It will be fine to just live with that inconvenience. We just have to find acid by going out, and whatnot. So, cement mixer takes iron, spring engine, and mechanical parts. God, engines are so necessary for everything.
Yeah, they are. They're important.
Do I have forged iron here? Yes, I do. Okay, so an engine block, springs. Okay, so.
Oh, Dino finally! Wow. Dino finally announced you. It didn't announce you earlier.
That's interesting. That is interesting.
It's been having a lot of trouble lately, and I don't know why. And I feel like some of it has to do with, Twitch constantly changing their API or something.
You could always go grab that Raspberry Pi that you got and redevelop it.
Shit, you're right. It's just like developing TevBot was such a pain.
Well, that's the life of a developer.
I know. And it's just like, I used to be pretty good at it in high school and college where I took, actual classes for it. And I understood, but, it's been over a decade since I was in college.
I'm hearing complaints and excuses.
No. I think the problem is, how we were talking about the possibility I have ADHD.
Yes.
This gets in the way. Like, I sit down to try and do something and my brain sabotages me.
What the hell was I doing with my skill? Oh my god, I've got 2 skill points to spend. Shit, son. What was I dumping my points into?
Oh shit, I completely forgot I have points I can spend. Shit. Oh, sweet. I'm gonna get Sharpshooter 4.
Yes. I think what I was gonna do was I just continue to dump into the intelligence tree. I think I'm just gonna cover that whole thing front to back.
I've been doing the perception because of Deadeye, which I'm now a sharpshooter, craft quality 5 great rifles, deal 40% more damage, aim 45% faster, reload 25% faster, and use 20% less stamina aiming with rifles. Kill streak. Successive kills increase damage bonus by 20, 30, and to a maximum of 40%.
We'll do fine with just one for now. All right, so our main focus at the moment is trying to get our hands on additional acid. We need 2 more acid, okay?
Okay.
So
we can do this.
Oh, we absolutely can. It's just we need to get ourselves a yeah, the beaker is currently on. Oh, hey, there's freaking bacon and egg in here. That's cool.
Oh, I forgot I was making those, actually.
You know what? It's actually been long enough. I'm gonna pop outside. You watch my back here.
Right. I found like 10 meat stew in the thing.
That's good. I'm gonna work on the garden.
Okay, I'll watch your back.
Thank you. Okay, so Tev, look at this.
Yes.
I found something amazing.
What'd you find?
Now, the last time that I played this on my own, one of our regulars came along and pointed out an incredible detail to me.
Was it the mushrooms?
Yes, the mushrooms actually. Exactly that. Freaking all the things never expected. So, we can plant these on the walls in here.
Okay, so this is how the zombie apocalypse happened in,
Last of Us.
Last of Us, yeah. There we go. Oh, I hear a horde. Sneak, please. Thank you. I'm gonna go see if I can,
No problem. I'll just start up the next, fort.
Wow, they sure are running! Jesus! Oh my god, that's like 12 of them.
Okay, this just in. We do not actually need a, we don't actually need more acid. That's unexpected. Jim Lovell, one of the astronauts of Apollo 13, is 95. Is he?
Wow.
I forget. Did Buzz Aldrin die yet?
I don't know. I don't keep up with that stuff.
I mean, like, it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, the first guy to step foot on the moon, like, you'd figure that you'd be able to keep track of whether or not that guy's dead or not, but nope.
I mean, there's a lot of people to keep track of in that sense, then. Hi, Willentef. Hello, Kenobi and Catgirl. I recognize your name because it's a cool name. Your screen name. 93 and still alive. Wow.
Really? My God. Like, what was it? Like, I want to say a couple of weeks ago, what's his name?
What's his name?
Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was trending on Twitter, and I was just like,
because
"Oh no!"
Going into a care home.
Yeah, like, and it was just, and yet I have not heard about him finally, because it's like he's so old.
He's
point.
like in his late 90s, I think, right?
He's yes, he has outlived like
and he's
3
like
presidents after
a genuinely good person, you know.
So there's a whole political story about how he ended up losing his election, his second election.
Yeah, people have been bringing that back up a lot recently.
Anyways, we're not here for a history lesson, though. People don't show up for that. Ooh, you know what you could do?
Oh, I'm killing zombies. What else can I do?
Oh, okay, never mind.
I think I've got most of the horde down. I think I'm good. What do I need to do now? Jimmy Carter's 98. Yeah, exactly. I have an uncle with the same name.
Oh God, I have an aunt named Lois Lane. She has so many stories to tell of dealing with people not taking her seriously, especially once like online forums began to become a thing. She was just like, I mean, it's almost impossible to get a straight, like, real thing together because people just don't believe you. You know?
It happens. I just have an uncle named Jimmy Carter, so it's just like, wow.
Greetings, cat girl. Do me a favor, wiggle your ears. And that's all.
Oh my God, if I'm gonna wiggle my ears, I'm gonna do it like the cat boys in Final Fantasy XIV when you type in /joy.
God.
They have ear wiggles. I wish the girls did, the Mikoti girls, but the Mikoti boys have that. I actually made, okay, so there's a new data center in the North America section called Dynamis.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not that many people on there, so people are having problems getting through, like, the daily roulettes and the queues and stuff.
Oh, yeah, there are some...
queuing.
Okay.
And, I made a new character over there to kind of help with that.
Edit.
Like, you won't get the name, and that makes me sad, and I don't want to spoil anything for you, but it's kind of a pun on a name, and I'm just like...
Well, I take your word for it.
I chuckle at myself for it, and I can't help it.
And you just, you go ahead, pat yourself on the back and feel smart.
Cody, wasn't that the first fit officer on Star Trek Voyager? I have no fucking clue. Because I know...
Chakotay, oh my God.
I think it's... Oh, here, I'm going to type it out in the chat. Miko... apostrophe te. Miko te. I mean, somebody should make the Star Trek Voyager first officer into a Mikote. Like, fan art and stuff. I want to see it. I don't know who that person on Star Trek is, but I want to see it anyway.
He was like a Native American person. He was
cool, really?
Yeah, he was the second in command for the...
Oh, that's
Starship.
Cool.
Like, it was, you know, like a very particular type of Star Trek-y version of Native American, but
Yeah, I mean that's Star Trek for you. I have a
okay,
Miko that I
so
sometimes play with my sister. Like if you ever have a chance to play a Miko, the Miko boys have the joy emote and their ears wiggle, and it's the cutest fucking thing, and I love it.
okay, so
What are we doing?
our main focus right now is supplies. So
What do we need?
we need stone, we need cement, we need
Okay.
So we don't need cobblestone, we need the normal small stone.
Okay.
And if you can find cement, we need that. So if you know a place to find cement, but what I want to do before we do any of that, we have to secure ourselves freaking gas.
Oh,
okay? Because
you know
there's
what?
almost no
There's a
gas in
fucking
this thing.
city over there.
Wait a minute, isn't there?
There's a city. We could go over there and like ransack the whole place.
We could ransack the city, but
I mean, the bridges over there are out. We can swim across stuff though.
it's better to find a freaking oil shale deposit.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay.
Drive
Chakotay
off
was a
over
Native
here.
American played by a Mexican, which caused some consternation back in the day. Yeah, understandably.
Oh wow, I did not know that. I did not know that. I was so young whenever that show was airing that I didn't know any of it.
Wow, it would help, for me to accept your party invite. Wow.
Yeah, I sent that way back at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, that's iron.
I did make a cat boy who was supposed to be the late boyfriend of my cat girl. Oh no! Like, okay, so some of you will know if you have some familiarity with Final Fantasy XIV. The character Grahatia. I made a pun on the name and called him Graha T-Pose.
T-pose.
Yeah.
All right, found it.
I'm having a lot of fun with that. What? You want me to help you? Or should I go over to the city and start...
It's a fucking auger. I need you to give me some backup.
Oh shit, you're right. Okay, I'm on my way. Oh, I see you. Hello. Oh wow, this is a pretty big area for oil. Okay, got my gun out. All of Chakotay's cultural aspects were also written by a white guy making bank by pretending to be native to God.
There, like, just the number of stories where it's like, yeah, so and so was such and such a classic was written by a white person. You know?
Yeah, it's like I get that because especially a show that is somewhat progressive to a sense still has some white problems. It's like, God, we could have had so many good things. I don't know. Why does everything have to be shit?
Don't think about it too hard.
Oh, too late, actually.
You drive yourself crazy thinking about these things, especially when you don't have any way to influence them.
Which kind of, like, I get it. Like, that's kind of the thing because, people go on about Avatar The Last Airbender. Wow.
The Last Hairbender.
The Last Airbender. Yeah.
The best
people
known
go on about how great and awesome and
cosmetologist
progressive it
ever.
is, but, they completely ignore it's written by white dudes.
Oh, That's an interesting sounding auger. Yes, it's very loud.
It's very loud.
You guys didn't hear a single thing that Tev said because of it.
Nothing gets made in a vacuum. Even progressive things are inevitably products of their time. Yeah.
Yep, that is also true.
It's an unfortunate truth, yeah. I mean, we should, while we should not have to make these, strides, this is still something we have to, oh, shit. I'm getting hot. I'm coming downstairs. Okay, that helps. Wow. Why am I too hot? What am I wearing that's too hot? Oh, my hoodie. Shit.
Fucking idiot.
Sorry.
God. I'm gonna wear my hoodie into a fucking desert. You remind me of a girl in my history class who... What?
Remember we had to, head back up into, like, the forest where we started. And it's like, oh, you're too cold. And now that we're down here, it's like, oh, you're too hot. And how long? 2 weeks? More? How long has it been since we last played together in this game?
Oh, you were complaining that I didn't remember enough. I thought you were holding yourself to the same standard.
Jesus Christ. Project Zomboid vibes. Oh, jeez. I've never played that game. Okay, I took my hoodie off. I think I'm less hot now. No, I'm still hot.
Yeah, the game actively penalizes you if you're not wearing the appropriate clothing to help cool yourself.
Jesus. All right, I'm gonna very quickly check to see if I'm wearing any
fleece lines.
Ah, on my helmet I am. Okay, let's take that off. What about my gloves? Okay, take that off. What about my legs? Yes, my legs. Wow. I had to put a lot more back on just to exist in the forest. Okay, I think I might be better now. Well, let's hope taking off 3 of the fleece linings helped.
Oh, yeah, imagine.
No, that does not fucking help! Shit!
It's because you're not... Oh, my God. You know what? We'll go back to the fucking house, and we'll find out...
Sure.
You can put your needle and thread skills to the test. Just head back to the house. I'll come back on my own.
Okay. I don't want to die, so I'm heading back.
You remind me of a girl in my history class in high school.
Okay.
Who wore the same hoodie every single day, and it got into the summer, and she was fucking dying, and I was like, take your damn hoodie off. And she's like, no, I can't. And it was like, I had never seen her without a hoodie on, and I was like, I don't know what your problem or your insecurity
kind of a comfort
is.
Thing, you know?
But she was literally just like, oh my God, I'm so, like, she's not even vocally complaining about it all that much, but it is so obvious that she's getting to not just an uncomfortable place, but a very uncomfortable place. And
I mean, I've done the same thing. Trauma does horrible things to people.
But that's what you're reminding me of right now. It's just like, take your damn hoodie off. Just, it's not that hard. Take your damn hoodie off.
I did take it off. It's still too warm. Project, it's got a warmth and cold system with many clothes. Wow. I figured out what I want to collect now. You guys remember the woman world force and women in the military stuff from World War II? I found it cool. And I have never heard of that. But of course, I'm not a military interested person, so.
I mean, military history is important to keep track of, like, pretty much all history.
I mean, it's...
And everybody's got their special niche of interest, you know, so.
I mean, this is true. Why is your motorcycle pink?
It's not. Oh my God, you cannot see red.
I like trolling you about that. It does actually look pink to me, but... Alright, do we have clothes here?
You're gonna have to make the stuff on your own.
I hear something outside.
For fuck's sake. Yes, there are enemies outside. God forbid we should have to go find them and shoot them. Oh, well, look at that.
Yes. God forbid, because I'm fucking too hot. That's why. Dropped it in general. Okay. Okay. You mean the witch bombers who flew the cruddiest bomber plane? Oh my goodness.
Okay, Tev.
Yes.
Look in your crafting inventory. Look for shorts and a tank top.
Well, the thing is, I'm wearing shorts. I don't have a tank top because I took it off.
You took your tank top off?
Back at Alpha, I think.
I said look in, like, look how to craft one.
Tank top. 25 cloth fragments? Are you kidding me? As a seamstress in real life.
Oh my God. Oh my God. She won't stop.
Okay, I need 1 sewing kit and 25 cloth fragments. I can do this. It's fine. Do I want to drape it or pattern it?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm dying of heat exhaustion. Should I make it look good?
Yes! Just because it is the post-apocalypse doesn't mean I can't look cute, okay? Shut the fuck up. Okay, take my pocket mod off of my hoodie. Put it on my tank top, because that's the only modifier it can accept. Oh my god, I'm feeling amazing right now.
I can fucking tell.
Good.
Holy shit. When you get more smarmy.
More smarmy. Okay, I cannot access this Mason and Kim's chest because it's locked.
There.
Is everything unlocked? Okay, yeah. This was just the only one. Okay, good. Thank you. Nacht Texan? That's Night Witches.
The Night Witches from the 558th Flight Bomber Regiment of the
Oh,
Soviet
I didn't look
Air
at the
Force,
rest of the sentence.
The only all-female regiment in the whole world war. In the whole world.
My brain immediately translated the first word and didn't even look at the rest of the sentence, and it's just like, Night Witches, and then Tesla went on to say Night Witches. I'm like, oh shit. Okay, cool.
This is my girlfriend, everybody. This is my fucking girlfriend. This is what I live with.
I have several years of German experience.
To say nothing of what's in your blood.
Yeah, from what I can tell, my family comes from Austria.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. So, like, I always wanted to learn German, and then finally, in, like, later stages of high school, they had a German class. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm taking that right now.
Yeah, they used to have German class in at my high school, but by the time it became available, the German teacher retired.
Yeah.
And she retired because of how shitty all students were.
Oh, God, yeah, I can see that.
Because you know exactly what fucking students in a German class would do for jokes. It was all Nazi shit.
Oh, I never had that experience, actually.
Well, around here, anyway, it was a problem. But it was unique because that's a really rare language to teach in a high school.
Yeah, because, like, up through most of my public school career, or whatever, quote, quote, up until later stages of high school, it was all just Spanish and French.
Yes, yes.
And I took both, you know, because I needed to learn both.
French was actually a dwindling thing in this area as well.
Yeah, because Spanish is more useful to learn.
Tev, run off, do something. I have nothing for you to do.
Cool, I can do that. I'm gonna run over to the city. Nachthexen. So when I see something German and I can translate it, I'm like, oh my fucking god, I feel amazing. So Nachthexen, you know, because Nacht is night and Hexen is witch. So, or Hexen, or Hexa is witch and Hexen is witches. Etc.
No, do you fix it? Having this freaking bridge broken sucks ass.
Smarmshed. Yes, Kato, I'm smarmshed. And it's been necessary, man. My anxiety has been off the fucking charts. I remember a surprising amount of my German class from school. Mein Schlauchboot is voller Marmelade. Like the one I remember from high school is Drinnen draußen Plastikatze Futtenbecker, which is Drinnen draußen Plastikkatze Futtenbecker, which is an indoor-outdoor plastic cat food bowl.
Wow.
I love compound nouns in German. They're amazing. Okay.
You're reminding me of an entire rant that Cabal had.
Oh, he was talking about being in the army and having to learn some German the other day. So
yes.
I'm like, oh my god, I know some of this.
A long time ago, like I want to say a couple of months ago, he had an entire thing where he was like, they're just their beautiful use of compound words. It's just like train station. No, just train house. You know.
Yeah.
You know. What's a hospital? Oh, it's like
yeah.
What's a hospital? Oh, it's a sick house.
Krankenhaus. Krankenhaus. It's a sick house. That's
Just,
or
that's
Krankenwagen, which
that's-
for ambulance,
which
is
all,
a sick wagon. You know, just I love German. It's amazing. People are like, it sounds so angry, but then like you actually listen to people speaking the language and it does not sound angry. People just think of Hitler when they hear it. So it's just, you know.
Well, I mean, the fun thing about Hitler is that they never translated his speeches because he wasn't saying shit that was like... He was saying patriotic shit most of the time.
Yeah, it's just, you know, the same patriotic bullshit we keep hearing these days now.
Well, I mean, you don't want to translate that because then people might, like... I don't know what to say about that, right? Because it's like, on one hand, it's like, oh, he didn't say anything bad, and that's a bad takeaway for people to have, you know?
Yeah.
But on the other hand...
Volkswagen, yes.
Wait,
the car
Volkswagen means people's wagon?
Yeah, Volks is
Ooh
the
la
people,
la.
and Wagen is, you know, a wagon or a vehicle.
Oh, look at that. TG just subscribed.
TG!
85 months.
Hey!
I'm here again. Also, have a resub. Thank you so much for the subscription there, TG.
Yeah, because TG hasn't been around for a while.
Yeah, how you doing, man? Been a hot fucking
It's good
minute.
to see you again, because he popped up in my chat the other day. My high school used to do Japanese, but the teacher got fed up with all the weebs and their waifus and told the school that she was done teaching it. God. Well, it's like, my teacher in high school was like an army brat, so she grew up in Germany. And, like, her parents didn't understand a lick of German and would send her into, like, supermarkets and stuff to buy things.
Oh my god. You're reminding me of so many experiences where it's like, yeah, but like the adult doesn't understand the language, but the kid does, so
Yeah.
they go everywhere. I'll never forget a scenario that was set up in the show House where that happened.
Okay.
Where the teenage daughter was like, she was with her mom, and the mom has like a cold, and she's going into the clinic for it, and the daughter is like translating, and she makes the point that it's like, oh no, she's actually looking for birth control. But Dr. House understands the language, but he doesn't let on about this, and he does his, you know, typical thing where he's like, okay, well, I mean, it's obvious that your mom needs she needs cold medicine because she has a cold, and it's clear for these reasons that I can clearly see on her. So I would diagnose her with stupid teenager syndrome, who should just ask next time.
Wow.
Because, you know, he's an ass.
Yeah.
But then later in the show, they show back up, and the daughter accidentally gave the birth control to her mother.
Oh.
At which point, he just tells the mother what was going on. That's
I
all.
remember exactly one episode from House because my ex was obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, all-knowing, shitty asshole.
I mean, I can understand how there would be some pretty terrible people who would be attracted to that.
Yes.
So.
But, I remember, like, there was this one kind of, like, not elderly, but kind of older woman who, like, contracted syphilis or something.
Oh, yeah. She basically
and it kind of damaged her brain in such a way that she was just, like, horny all the time, and she liked it.
Oh, yeah,
She was sad about getting treated for it because she didn't want that feeling to go away, because she actually felt better about herself for once. And at the end, it turns out, you know, he was telling her that getting treated for it won't undo the damage. She will keep that horniness, and she's like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so, like, he spelled it out for her, and she was like, wait, so that means you're doomed to an eternity of happiness. She got this look on her face, and she just, like, scurried away.
Dog. So it's just, you know, I didn't like the show because, you know, my ex was just as much of an asshole, but less charismatic about it. But, you know, that's the one thing that stuck with me. Well, besides him getting addicted, you know, like one of the episodes where he gets addicted to, well, his addiction to painkillers kind of came to a head or something. I don't remember. Yeah,
well, his addiction to painkillers came to a head I think it was season 4 he wound up in a psych ward because of it.
Yes.
And this is, I don't remember how many seasons. It was the second to last season, I think.
I mean, it's just not a show I'm interested in watching and everything.
I watched basically, I don't even know what I'm fucking doing. I'm going around in circles here. We need more wood. And if we don't have wood, then I need cobblestone in order to make up. I want to repair one of the bridges, but there's not enough wood around here.
Yeah. Stream's a little buggy as I'm on mobile. I will jump to my PC. I'm doing well. Was up late last night. I'm so glad you're doing well.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's really nice to hear from someone, who hasn't been around in a while, but they're actually doing better than they were before they left the stream for a while,
Like, I remember a while ago someone showed up and like I was really excited about it, and then like later after the stream I brought it up with you because you were like sleeping and you were like, "Oh no, I know that happened because I could hear you through the door." You got really excited about that. Okay, I went the wrong way. I am... Where... Actually, you know what? Where are you at? I may as well just join
in the city.
Okay, is the bridge to the south or the north?
It's to the very north, if you want to cross over it.
Alright, well, if that's gonna be the case, I may as well just find the fucking supplies to patch the bridge up, because that's
I just swam across the rivers. That's all, so...
I want to fix this bridge so it's faster and easier. That's my goal right now.
Yeah. Hugh Laurie is awesome. I remember him in, Blackadder.
Oh, you know what's something that we could potentially find? Is,
what?
So, you know Stephen Fry?
Yes.
Stephen Fry
and
Hugh
was
Laurie.
In Blackadder.
Stephen Fry and Hugh Laurie had their own comedy show.
Yes.
Called
I knew about
A
that.
Bit
I've
of
never
Fry
seen it.
and Laurie.
Yes.
And I feel like that might be up our alley for comedy, despite the fact that there's probably stuff that's just like not relevant anymore.
Right. I mean,
I don't
huge,
mean
like medieval and Renaissance nerd, so like Blackadder season 3 was my fucking jam because it's Queen Elizabeth I.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then season 4 had Hugh Laurie as Prince George in it, so it was just it's funny. Does harvesting cacti give you anything? I don't know.
I think it gives you a little bit, but not a lot. It's not like chopping a damn tree down, Which is basically what I'm after. Like, okay, well, I mean, if I see a tree, I guess I'll just fucking chop the damn thing.
Yeah. Wow, you will never guess in a million years.
You have to pee.
Yeah. Never in a million years will you guess.
Never. Yep, I did not guess that at all.
Never. Hugh Laurie was also in another on HBO, Avenue 5, I think his name. I'm not a TV person. But
I should look at more of his stuff. I think one of the things I had a whole lot of fun with, whenever House was still a thing, was that is a junk fort over there. I think one of the things I had a whole lot of fun with was when he would show up on Craig Ferguson's show.
Uh-huh.
Because Craig Ferguson was just a whole lot of fun. And also, watching people from the United Kingdom talk to each other is fascinating.
As an American, yeah.
Yes, as an American. Ooh. What the fuck is it?
Especially, like, an actor who can use a fairly passable or even really good American accent.
Oh,
at first I didn't know Hugh Laurie was not American.
That's what fucking blew me away whenever I was young. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, and then you figure it out and you're like, whoa! Shit, son, that's awesome! So it's just like, my world has expanded just a little bit.
Oh my god, they just don't stop.
As cities run rampant through senior living facilities, like, that makes sense because, just because you're old doesn't mean you don't have needs, right? But
Yes.
at the same time, it's like people don't really think of them that way. They think the older you get, the more sexless you get, and that's kind of like the senior living facilities is failing them on that front.
It reminds me of a post that I saw on Reddit not long ago about like I don't remember what the discussion was about, but basically someone said something about like, man, after my divorce, my God, I've never had more sex in my life with more people ever. You know?
Yeah.
It's like very clearly that it's like, no, like I was at a very different place in my life whenever
Whenever they got married, yeah.
Whenever I got married and before then, and now like I'm a completely different fucking person. So
yeah, it's like circumstances can't dictate basically your views and approach to sex and things like that. So it's just kind of interesting to see how people grow after, you know, a change like that.
I am out here in the burnt forest, killing two birds with one stone, wishing I had brought my chainsaw with me, or that I had the wherewithal or the foresight to craft the chainsaw before coming out here.
Ah, yes, yes. You know what? I'm going to strategically log out. Because of the reason you can never guess. Oh my God, it's midnight. What the fuck? You know what?
Peeing is the reason.
So I'm gonna strategically log out. I will also come get our meds.
Okay. So while Ted
right
takes a poo-poo pee-pee, it's just you and me now, chat. You know what that means. The real fun begins.
Chat, don't do anything I wouldn't do to him.
Be careful. I saw you stumble in here.
I didn't stumble. Just because my boob accidentally smacked me.
Yeah, even when you're sober, you still smack my monitor with your boobs.
Exactly. Because they're massive. Stupidly massive.
I always remember when he did a co-presentation for an award and they made jokes about how he was faking his British accent. God. I mean, I can only imagine what it's like to be, to get that type of... To end up recognized for playing someone of from a different country that you... Like being British and being recognized as being like playing an American, or being an American and nobody recognizing you unless you're doing a fake British accent, you know? Speaking of languages, today on stream, I got to learn the Russian equivalent for the F slur. Oh, really? That's fascinating. I mean, it exists in every language, I suppose. While not something that I would typically, like, encourage. It's like, oh, this is a bad word to say about people. It's like, yeah, I probably shouldn't. But, okay. Hello, Giga Nerds. Hello, Too Much Animu. Welcome back. You walked in whenever, just as Tev has decided to vacate the stream for a brief moment. Man, seeing words in Cyrillic is always strange.
My dear, you already have your meds.
Yes, I do. Just because I'm terribly lazy about things like that.
Believe me, I know. Because sometimes when I'm trying to bring them down to you when you're on the couch, I have to come in here to find them. Tev is always watching. Am I? How do you know?
No, she's not.
Sometimes I'm asleep.
Yeah, and then going forward, I guess you're checking over after the fact with your editing.
Yeah, because we're making a VOD channel for Strife. So yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'll be right back. Oh my god, I didn't know I had the boy in here. Hi, baby.
Oh. Ratchet is with you, eh?
Yeah, he's on his heat pad even though it's not on.
I don't think he needs it at this point.
Tev, don't break the monitors. That's Ratchet's job. I can't help my massive tits. Okay? Your audio is seriously distinct. Like...
Wait,
Twitch has been having that problem lately. Like, when I'm on mobile, it desyncs very easily.
Oh.
Like, it'll buff for a second, and then suddenly everything's just out of sync.
Okay, so in that case, everybody, I have a serious question. I'm gonna swap the cameras here for a moment. How does my mouth look in relation to, like, how does the audio and my mouth, do they fit together, you know?
On PC, yes.
Hello? Yes. 1, 2, 3. A big bag of boots. How does that look?
Quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog.
Well, I use a big bag of boots because, like, that phrase was specifically taught to me whenever I watched children's shows and they were like, let's learn how to do ventriloquism. And doing bees is particularly difficult.
Yes.
Right? But the part of the reason why bees are particularly difficult is because your lips have to move, and it is very clear whenever someone does a bee with their lips. So if you want to sync something up and you want to see whether or not they match, then
Mouth does mouthing on mobile works. Looks fine to me, seems synced enough on desktop, looks good to me on my mobile. I'm on desktop.
The only alternative is to grab a clapper loader and do it that way. So
Clapper. Oh, like the thingy. Like in movies.
It's the board with the snap top on it, and chalk writing, which is specifically so you can understand.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Yes.
That device is called a clapper loader. It is specifically to put information in front of the camera so you know what footage it is that you're looking at.
Always something a clapper sounds extremely rude to me for some reason.
No, it's just talking about your ass cheeks most of the time.
Well, I think what it sounds like is because like, especially like having been taught a lot of history and stuff, is the clap, which, you know, catching a disease and stuff. So
really,
the clapper just sounds really rude to me. But that's just me. I'm not saying that's like a universal thing. A
crapper loader? Kato!
That's called a toilet. Come on.
No, that's called a porta potty.
God, have I told you about the one porta potty experience?
What?
Okay, so, yeah, I used to work at fair, right?
Oh, you've told me stories about, like,
okay, let me tell it.
Getting the kiss
Let me tell it.
Okay.
Yes, no. What it was is, like, over the summer before the fair opens, people are trying to set up for, fair for, like, later in the year. And one of the things is, like, they weren't turning on the actual toilets, so they would have porta potties out there. The thing about that is, well, the director called the porta potty service to come clean the porta potties. They misinterpreted that. as just wipe it down instead of
Oh,
like, empty it.
empty them. Oh God.
Yeah, so this one porta potty, like in the middle of the fair, was just like absolutely fucking full. It was disgusting. Like, you had to hover over the seat because otherwise you would be touching.
God, saying the word hover specifically reminds me of the girls in like the last history class that I took in high school. So, this was a bizarre experience for me, okay? Because I live in basically the American South, and it is a very there's a lot of like leftover. This is a white community type stuff going.
Oh God.
So half of my high school career, I went to a basically all white high school.
Right.
And then my mom and dad bought a house finally. Like they switched from renting to owning a house. And that landed me in one of the most diverse school districts in the area.
Yeah.
So I went from nothing but white people, and you could count anybody who was not white on one hand,
Right.
to half of my classmates were just straight black.
Right.
So I will never forget this group of girls in front of me in history class because of their particular cadence and the way that they spoke about. They were talking about having to hover, you know, because you don't want to touch those nasty school toilets.
Yeah.
And that was like, I will never, like, the word hover will always be stuck in my head for that reason alone, because that was one of my earlier experiences of moving to a far more diverse high school.
Right.
That is my story of culture shock.
Well then.
That was my out of potty experience. Thank you, Tesla, for that wonderful euphemism.
Oh my God! Incredible.
Oh,
Amazing. Out of potty experience. Man. I think I've attracted a horde. Which is unsurprising, but also it's inconvenient.
I mean, that's just kind of them's the breaks, you know?
Them's is the breaks. Okay, that door won't open. How do I get over there? Have I been in here? Yes, I have. It's the boardroom. I've been in here.
You're never gonna guess what I just found.
What?
Tank top.
I'm gonna yell at you?
It's not my fucking fault that it just decided to spawn.
It is your fault.
No, it's not.
We're in the desert, of course it's going to spawn.
I'm not in the desert. I'm in the burnt forest.
Well, whatever. Okay, can't seem to get through the normal part of this. Can I get through here? Oh wow, my inventory's full. Who would have thought? What nonsense is this?
The real type of nonsense.
The real nonsense. I saw someone in a party fall down a hill and come back up caked in brown batter. Oh no!
God.
I was straight up crying. This big massive bear like me was sobbing and it hurt my soul. Oh my God, I would feel so fucking bad. What? He looks so sad. I would have hugged him if it wasn't for the brown. God. I hope somebody helped him out because that would suck to drive home like that.
That is a terrible fate. And yet at the same time, if you're doing your writing properly, that's a fantastic fate for somebody who's a terrible person in a narrative piece.
Yeah, but we don't know if this guy was a terrible person or not. Chances are no.
I'm trying to lighten the mood by switching to like a different, like, framing device.
Fuck you. that poor man went through a porta potty.
Listen, the last time that I saw that made into a joke was when I played Grand Theft Auto and there was a really shitty foreman and he ran back into the porta potty to get away from the trouble going on. You shove him into a hole and you pour concrete on it.
Well, that's a video game. I'm talking about real life people. Fuck you. Finally on PC. Welcome back, TG. I just thought of the scene from 8 Crazy Nights. I think I've only seen that once and I remember nothing from it.
I've never seen it.
Adam Sandler.
It took me for fucking ever to understand what 8 Crazy Nights meant.
Right. Like if you didn't grow up in that culture, you know.
Well, I mean, if you're not Jewish, then you don't
Right,
know.
because we live in a very Christian society, so they try to erase everything else.
Is Adam Sandler Jewish?
Yes.
That's so fucking crazy to me. He never... Like, there's a very particular style of Jewish that I have been exposed to, and he has not at all fit that, like, mold, as it were.
You know, this diverse group of people, so, you know.
Nonsense. Hollywood would never lie to me.
Oh my god. I mean, the amount of people who get their cultural information from media is... It makes me depressed.
It's scary to know how many freaking members of the Supreme Court thought that, like, media surrounding 9/11 was reasonable enough to form opinions on.
Jesus.
The Wire influenced some of the fucking Supreme Court decisions. Mr. Antonin Scalia.
He was a nice guy. Some dude has spare clothes in their car, I think. Thank goodness, because that fucking sucks.
That is a terrible, terrible thing.
Fate.
Yeah. Adam Sandler is Jewish in all of his movies.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Like, you mean to say that they go out of their way to actually?
Yes, he is actually Jewish in his movies. Like, I'm not really a Sandler fan, but, like, if it comes down to it, we should probably, like, reintroduce you to some of these things so you can catch it.
What the fuck is... No?
Alright, what can I get rid of? I can eat the blueberry pie. I will totally do that. Fuck yeah, blueberry pie. Except not in real life. I don't like pie very much. Or fruit pies, at least. Oh, I like it when my neck pops. Oh, yeah.
I can say it now. I am the normal Mexican. You can get info on Mexican of me. Or did you mean from me? Man, I feel legitimately guilty over having no real world applicable skills with Spanish language. Because
That's
there are...
by design of our culture and,
Yeah, it wasn't until recently that, like, Momo told me, it was like, oh, yeah, you can't speak proper Spanish that's useful because the American school system teaches Castilian and not Mexican.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what? What the fuck do you mean?
It's like, it's by design.
It was a goddamn, like...
Epiphany?
Yeah, it was just, what the fuck do you mean they teach
Well, it's like,
Castilian?
if you didn't know beforehand, how would you know during, you know?
Oh. Shush.
Tech Junkie Volume 6, do you have it?
Tech Junkie Volume 6. I got it.
Cool, I'm gonna read it. Fuck yeah. Oh, oh baby.
I still need one additional Tech Junkie volume, but unfortunately...
Every time you say additional.
What?
Every time. My brain immediately goes to additional pylons.
You must construct additional pylons.
Exactly.
It's a classic.
It is, but that's exactly where my brain goes, you know? What? A blatant one is in, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. During the wedding, Stuffy asked Larry to where's the yarmulke? Oh my god.
Where's the yarmulke? I thought for certain there would be something involving a wine glass or a light bulb. Don't worry. She's only going to live a little bit longer. Then she'll be gone and out of our hair, everybody.
I just get startled easily. You know, PTSD and stuff
The
like
way
that.
that you
So.
fucking do it.
No, because part of it is like I don't want to be annoying about it. I would rather be amusing about it. So
I mean, the funny thing is that people like the way that I react or I freak out whenever shit goes
yes,
wrong.
people love it when you like flip, like
And
when you get startled.
so I'm editing through this content that's supposed to go up on YouTube, right? I'm not going to say what it is, but I'm editing through this content that's supposed to go up on YouTube, and like as I'm going through it, I am like I don't have any of the audio on really.
Right.
And as I'm watching it back, I have the inner monologue going. And
Okay.
as I like fall and I have something happen to me in the footage, like I realize I'm speaking under my breath and I go, "Ah!" Like, and I'm like, oh, I just naturally do that because I am not trying to be theatrical about this right now.
It's just a genuine.
Which is why it's kind of like it's a mix of emotions whenever like I remember when I did Slenderman. God, people
Oh yeah.
people fucking loved when I did Slenderman way back in the day.
Yeah.
And there were people who were legitimately upset with me because they thought that I was overplaying it constantly. Like
You weren't really, no.
I wasn't overplaying it. I wasn't overplaying it to the degree that, believe it or not, I was actually working myself up into a panic attack.
Oh, sweetie.
That was just what was happening whenever I was playing it. I remember finishing doing the recording session and being like, oh God.
Now you can
Oh,
relax
shit.
a little, right? Yeah.
I don't think I'm okay. So
Shit, honey.
if you ever wanted to go back and take a look, like that's what was happening to me as I was playing that. So.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Woo.
Yeah, let's just do 20 of those.
It's also like when I have some inebriation going on, it's like I'm less likely to hold myself back. My filters are kind of gone. Thankfully,
Yes.
that's in my favor because I'm not an asshole. But it's also just like, man, you're gonna get some genuine, like, startled reactions from me.
I have a tendency to absorb phrases from other languages into my everyday vernacular, and I'm never quite sure if that's kosher. I mean, that's what we call cultural
Cultural
diffusion.
exchange.
Oh, well, that's another way to put it.
That's what it sounds like to me. It's because, like, these are things that you pick up from people from other cultures that are not your own. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, because I think learning languages, especially, you know, to be able to communicate with others, and especially in regards to, you know, slang or vernacular or stuff, I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, being able to you know, relate to one another is a very human and necessary thing. And it's like, you don't want to get kind of stuck in a rut where you don't or are not allowed to relate to people from other cultures, you know.
I haven't had a panic attack, but I've had the angry equivalent of it.
Oh,
It's called
God.
beating up a language in an alleyway, taking its pocket change.
That people say that about English a lot, but it's just like, considering how often England was invaded, I don't think it's like English has a lot of French and Latin in it. So it's like, I don't know. It's like, I have opinions about the history of languages and stuff. So.
I have opinions.
Well, because, like, especially because there's, like, the language family tree in my, what is it called? Wheelock's Latin, because I used to take Latin classes. And it shows kind of the family tree of Proto-Indo-European languages and how they relate to other languages and stuff, and, you know, where all of that comes from. And it kind of shows that that exchange where English has a lot of one or two major sections in its language from other languages, and then slightly less from other languages, but it's still prominent. And there's nothing we could do to really change that. However, it's still an interesting and necessary thing to learn about. Like, English is incredible in some aspects and not so incredible in other aspects. It's just like, language is so cool. Humans are so cool, and I cannot express that more.
1, 2, 3, 4.
English, German, and French are extremely close languages. English was originally a Germanic language.
Yes, I love you too, Ratchet, but I don't have lap space for you right now.
That's why you can sometimes understand some German words and stuff. It's like, oh, that makes sense to me because English is very closely related to German. I understand Italian, French, Portuguese, and Castellano Spanish because of the closest to my Spanish. Yes. We're Latin from the Romans, and we're French and German from close trading partners. Exactly. It's just like, all of these cultures have interacted with each other and have had, despite invasions, there has been cultural exchange. And there's you can't ignore that. So it's like, I don't know. It's just like, it's really intriguing and amazing. And because English has not been the only one affected either. It's just all sorts of languages. So it's like, I don't know. I have such a love of humanity and all the things that, can all the amazing good things that can come from it.
Fuck!
Oh shit, don't touch the cactus.
It's not that. Cactus? Get the fuck out of here.
Then what is it, if it's not the cactus?
I misplaced a fucking beam.
Oh, babe.
Shit, I misplaced that one too. Fuck!
Damn it, babe.
I'm trying to rebuild a goddamn bridge over here. This is gonna be a fucking nightmare fixing this thing up. But god damn it, I'm gonna do this infrastructure project.
I see. What? No, sir. Ratchet, hi, baby. Oh shit! I just turned half a foot to look leftward at Ratchet, and whoa! And found the book I ordered that finally came in.
Well, congratulations to you.
Well, I have another book coming.
Oh, do you now?
Yes. It's these are two books I've been meaning to pick up. Wow, this is an entire stream of zombies, and I keep one-shotting them in the face.
Good to know that you're taking...
Does.
What?
You're taking what?
I don't even know what I was gonna say now. I'm too horny.
There are many things I could take from you, honey.
Would you like my virginity?
Honey, I don't have the... Oh, what's the word? Fuck, why does my brain have to fail me right fucking now? I don't have the privilege of taking that one, sweet. I just don't.
Very nice overpass, William. Can't wait to drive over those new roadways. Yes, I'm working on it. Deadly Raider Army. Welcome. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome. What kind of books does Tev read? I love fantasy.
Utter and complete filth. She mostly reads pornographic material. But it's the type of pornographic material where you can't call it porn. It's instead called romance. No, it's called romance novels.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, I don't think I've ever read a romance novel. I mean, the closest I get to is Archive of Our Own.
Ah, yes. Good old AO3.
Yes. But, there was... The book that came in today is actually a graphic novel, well, comic book, graphic novel, sort of. Some of you may be familiar with like Invader Zim, right? The
Invader
artist
Zim.
behind that before Invader Zim did Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. And that's a comic I've read before, and I kept meaning to pick it up. And over 10 years later, I finally did. So
She took her time.
yes. Well, I mean, it's also, you know, poverty, but you know, smut but with plot. Yes. God, I do actually enjoy some fan fiction, especially that kind of stuff. So I'm not immune to smut. So Vasquez, yes, Jonan Vasquez. Or I may be mispronouncing that, and I am so sorry. I will try it like,
Don't worry, I don't think that he's watching.
I mean, this is a name I'm not, like, I know how it looks, but I'm not sure how it's pronounced. And that's, like, been the major thing about me, like, my language intake over my whole life has been, you know, I've read the word, but I don't know how it's pronounced, and people make fun of me for how I pronounce it, so... I mean, I can't blame people for being like, what the hell are you talking about, Tev? But it's just kind of like, oh, whoops. That's how I pronounce it, and I've never been corrected. Yeah. Exactly. I'm just, you know, it's interesting. But another one that, well, I mean, because Strife and I went to a bookstore last week.
Last Friday.
Last Friday. Well, not yesterday, but the Friday before.
Yes.
And it was kind of a date, sort of. And I picked up a couple books that I had been meaning, like, from an author I've been meaning to read for a while, which is Ursula K. Le Guin.
I'm still interested in you finishing Legends and Lattes.
Yes, I've gotten through about a third or more of Legends and Lattes, and I'm like...
You've begun to get to the part where it starts getting interesting.
Yes.
Like, things are...
Like, I have some thoughts about it already, but I want to finish it before I complete my thoughts, though, you know?
Okie dokie. Because, like, I'm curious what your opinions on it are. Because I had a lot of just general fun with it.
Right. It's
wow.
fun
Okay,
and cozy. That's what I can gather
understand.
from so far. What?
No, I understand.
What?
We live together. I know the sound you just made.
What's
it's okay.
that?
It's okay. I understand.
What on earth, babe? What?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
You don't have to like everything.
We'll have to discuss this off the stream. I enjoy things people make, absolutely. Okay? Calm the fuck down, you asshole. I don't know what the fuck you're... No! Shut up! You're working me up for no fucking reason, you jerk! I did some weird things in high school. A lot of people did. I mean, that's just kind of part of being a teenager. Did this wolf just literally despawn in front of me?
That's his special superpower.
It did not despawn. It just somehow ended up behind me. Okay.
Okay, so I've basically gotten to the point where I can bridge across this gap, which is the small gap.
Nice. Okay. If you can believe it, my first and only fanfiction had over 1,000 views. I believe it.
I believe it too.
Fanfiction is a great way to work those writing muscles.
I used to write fan fiction whenever I was younger. It will all be lost to the void now. It will all be lost to the void.
If it
isn't already.
Some fan fiction for a website that later turned into like a mommy baby blog or something, and so my fan fiction is still on this blog last time I checked. And it's just kind of like, oh, that's kind of uncomfortable now. Like, it turned from a fandom blog into a mommy baby blog, and I'm just like, oh. I wonder if it'd be worth it to contact that person and be like, please take it down. I was like 14 when I wrote that. But it got some really good comments. People were impressed by it, and I'm like, how the fuck are you impressed by this? I don't know, it's silly.
You are gonna have some fun entertaining everybody for a moment. I need to use the bathroom.
Noted. Chat is just you and me now. And you know what? You're mine. So now it's time to act like a Tev chat. Which is not actually that much different, but from a Strife chat. Isn't that just high school, though? Yeah, same. I mean, that's just how high school is. Like, you're in an awkward phase of life where, like, you're expected to have adult responsibilities while still getting childhood treatment. And it's frustrating, and you're not really allowed to just be one or the other. I don't know. Being a teen sucks, and things get, hopefully, fingers crossed, better for you when you become, like, a full adult. I never written any fanfic. I wrote a book with, like, 200 pages as a personal project. Hey, that's awesome! Kato, thank you for all the hype emotes. It was an Evangelion fanfiction. It's been 10 years, but I need to make a chapter 2. Go for it. There's never too late. Well, it's only too late to continue when you're dead, because then you can't. So, if you have an inkling of, hey, maybe I should pick this back up, fucking do it. Never gonna share it because it was shit. You know what would be interesting? Is if you just kind of, like, refined it. Not as in find it again, but like, go back with fresh eyes, and considering how long it's been, you have fresh eyes again, and just kind of rework it, because, like, just because you didn't implement it perfectly way back when doesn't mean it's not worth making. You are your own worst critic. Exactly. God, I am my own worst critic all the fucking time. You have no idea. But it's just like, I encourage you, if you have, like, a project that is still in your mind, is still nagging at you, I encourage you to go back and work with it some more. I have a notebook with my sci-fi romance around the house someplace. Do it. Like, I dare you. I was too afraid to be a butt in high school. Closest I got to being a bad kid was playing Carmageddon in Half-Life and keyboarding class. Oh, there you go. Like, I remember, like, in typing, well, computer/typing class, they had us, like these really old 90s chunking computers. Oh, hi, Strife. Yeah, you took my I took my coaster with the cup. Okay, there you go. Thanks. Grab me a Cayman. Thank you. Like, I remember in typing class, I was so fucking bored because I knew how to do all of this, right? And, I'm sitting there browsing the internet and kind of, like, minimizing the window when the teacher would walk by. And, it was way back when nobody knew the better, right? Like, the adults didn't know we were doing that. And, like, I was reading a webcomic and I didn't realize the webcomic had a little bit of music in a very one special comic upload. And I'm like, it started sounding off in class, and I'm like, I was so fucking embarrassed at the time. Nobody said anything, but I'm like, oh shit. The worst thing I've done in school is probably wipe the blockers off a computer. Oh, you mean like, ad blockers? Or something? Thank you, babe.
Oh, the web firewall.
Oh, the firewall? Really? We all played Help and Line Writer in high school. Oh god, okay. Like, I remember in my coding class, we would go to, Albino Black Sheep and Newgrounds and Homestar Runner. Those were, like, some of the bigger websites that were popular back then.
Well, you're lucky because, all that shit was blocked by the time I got in.
Oh, yeah. Like, at the time, like, the school, like, would take pictures of the students and put them on the website before privacy and safety was considered.
Didn't you have a story about them putting your SSN on your school ID?
Oh, yeah. Our school IDs had our social security numbers printed on them, and we had to wear them at all times.
I you want to talk about stupid shit.
Like, I still have those IDs, and I, like...
Oh, that reminds me. Hey,
Man.
chat, you want to know what Tev's dad gave me?
Wait, what did he give you?
Oh, no, you blushed crimson red whenever he handed this over to me.
What is it? What? I don't remember.
He gave me, like, those, like, wallet pictures.
Oh, the pictures of me as a wee bab.
Yeah, when you were like 13.
I'll never forget one of it was like school picture day or whatever, and I didn't know how to fix the headband I was wearing, and it kept falling off of me, so I tried to put it back on, but it made my hair a mess. And it, like, the photo people just took the picture like that, so it's just like, there are photos of me in elementary school of my hair looking awful in this headband.
To be a child.
Around adults who just didn't fucking care.
Okay, concrete mix. Sand, stone, and cement.
HTML class was just Homestar Runner and Newgrounds. Oh yeah. It's like we were learning well, I taught myself HTML, but we were learning C++ and Visual Basic at the time. And I was very interested in going forward in the web development thing to learn JavaScript and stuff. Because, you know, the teacher was showing off some of the stuff that his JavaScript students were making. And I was like, oh my god, I want to do that. This is the thing I want to do with my life. And, like, yeah. But this was a time before we had banned websites, but before the school banned websites and stuff. So what?
Sweetheart.
What? Yeah.
Please tell me that you found some amount of cement out there.
I have not yet.
Okay.
Like, believe me, I'm looking, but I haven't found any.
Okay.
Are there any particular places that have it generally, or?
Garden stores.
Oh, okay, I'll take a look around for those. There's a police station down here that I kind of went through.
Yeah, that won't have what we need at all.
Schools like no social media or YouTube or any movies of any kind, and I was like, try me. Yeah. It's like, I remember, there were some kids who figured out how to send, like, Windows alert messages, you know, kind of like the dialogue box, the error messages that would come up and stuff. Some kids found out how to do that through accessing the printers.
Oh my god, that's next level type of shit.
Yeah, it was amazing and also stressful because, like, they would constantly send, you know, they weren't targeting specific people, but they could see who was, you know, on the network. And just send random stupid messages to people. And I don't remember what they said, but they sent one to me.
Okay.
And that was the point where the teacher was like, okay, you know what, we're finished doing computers for the day. And people blamed me for that. Because they wanted to be on the computer. But well, I was the one who was like, oh, someone sent me a stupid message.
I remember when I got kicked off the computers at my first high school.
Uh-huh.
Because I was an easy scapegoat.
Ah.
Like, that was a thing that happened to me, so...
I mean, yeah. I know what it's like to be a scapegoat. People did that to me all the time. I was like, my class's scapegoat.
It's...
Weird coyote. There we go.
It's not fun. It's not fun
really
being
isn't.
a scapegoat.
But, you know, growing up in public school and shit, it's just, you know, it sucks. And I am so happy to never fucking go back. Okay, come here, motorcycle. It's morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay.
It's great to stay up late.
Good morning. Good morning to you. Old Giddy and brother. That's what this building says. Go nuts, donuts. Go nuts.
Har.
Self, please do not punch the motorcycle. Yucca juice, beer and liquor, smoke store, checks cashed, Bad Boy Thrift. City Fire Station 7. Alright, let's have a look at other places. Azzy Fitness. Sub Guy. Oh, okay, I found I found the restaurant I belong in.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh,
am I wrong?
God.
No, I am not.
Shut up.
The worst thing I did in school was listen to movies I downloaded on my MP3 player and braid the cord in my hair so no one could tell I had an earbud in at all times. Nice!
Oh my God, you're reminding me of an incident. The fucking infamous incident whenever I was in high school.
Oh?
Okay, so were you ever in a class where it was like no drinks? You're not allowed to have any drinks.
Oh yeah, that was the entire school. If you had a drink, they made you throw it away.
Okay, so the rule at my school was no drinks. If you had a lenient teacher, they would be like, cap it, put it in your damn bag, and don't let me see it again.
Yeah. No food, water, nothing.
This one kid got a wild hair up his ass, and he was like, okay, so the drinks that come out of the vending machines are always like this 20-ounce bottle with the same size cap. So what he did was he went home, he went into his dad's shop, he took a drill, he put a hole in it, and then he hot glued like a squishy flex tube to it.
Okay.
Okay, that would go all the way to the bottom of the bottle. So he would put that into the thing, and he rigged up a system where there was an attachment coming out of his clothing that he could just slip into his backpack and screw on, and it would go all the way up out his arm. It would go up his clothing, out his arm, the arm of his sleeve, and he would just sit there in class and he would sip on it.
I mean, innovative.
Okay? Very innovative. But the incident was him accidentally stepping on the bottle, squishing it, and shooting it across the room all over everybody. Oh, he got in so much fucking trouble for that. I will never forget that. It was just like, dude, totally, like, that was the attitude. It was like, totally worth it. Totally fucking worth it.
Oh, totally. That's awesome. Like, the incidents in my school were, like, depressing and sad and never should have happened, but, you know. But I'm glad to hear of some non-depressing ones that happened. Okay, there was one incident that wasn't depressing, but was rather actually stupid, so. Because this is a school that, kind of new. In the district, it was like, there used to be one high school, and they built another, and it was the second high school, and, you know, I happened to be in the cutoff for this, you know, to be enrolled in the second high school. And, so it was brand new. The whole thing was, like, up on a lonely hill, and designed by a man who designs prisons.
Yeah, that was basically the same story with my dad's high school back in the 1940s or something.
Yeah.
So.
And it's like, so people kind of had some weird attitudes about the whole place. But, I remember one senior prank, because we didn't really have many seniors yet. Because it was such a new school. I think my class was the second one to go, you know, to graduate from having done, like, the whole 4 years there. But one person for their senior prank was that they like, someone hung a cow heart from the ceiling in one of the hallways. And then another person, like, dumped a lot of, like, bleach on the carpet in the hallway to say something. You know, like, you know, class of, you know, 20-something, I don't remember. But it was just, those were just kind of the silly, stupid ones.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'm certain that fucking... God, did you get the beach balls at your graduation?
No.
So this is something that I was completely taken off guard by, but evidently inflating and throwing beach balls during the graduation ceremony is a tried and true thing.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so
I mean, the place, like the building we were using for the graduation was kind of like a very special LDS building.
okay.
And I think they didn't really want people doing stuff in there, so like I had a huge class too. We had over 1,000 people in my class. And we had like 14 valedictorians, and every single one of them had to make a
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So it took for fucking ever to get through all of it, and like my name is late in the alphabet too, so I had to sit through everyone else getting stuff, and the audience was fucking tired by the end, so people didn't really cheer when I went up on stage, so just kind of.
Oh God.
It was stupid.
That's a fucking experience right there.
But I mean, there was like once very awful, horrible incident of a student dying because of a gym teacher, and
Jesus.
basically the whole school went to the funeral. It was so empty in there that day because I wasn't allowed to go. So
wow.
Yeah.
So you weren't allowed to go, so you had to like sit in the gymnasium or whatever.
No, we went to our normal classes and just kind of sat around doing nothing all day. So it's just like, I mean, the kid had asthma, and the teacher told him to just keep running.
Oh,
and he wasn't allowed to take his
inhaler.
Yeah.
You
because
want to
that's
talk
a
about
drug,
fucking,
you know.
You want to talk about a way to fucking like one-way trip to goddamn
prison?
Prison?
Well, the thing is, I don't know if anything happened to the gym coach. Because the student, get this, was also black.
Oh, well.
So, yeah.
Just answered your own question there, I suppose.
Yeah. It was just really fucking awful.
But one-way trip towards, like, an ace... Him being black? Yeah, like, that's one-way trip towards, like, a case from the ACLU, so... As fucked as it is to say, I wanted to see my school burn. You know...
I think a lot of teenagers in high school do, partially because of the way they're treated. Which is, The
school is treated as a daycare. You know?
Yeah.
Get the kids out of the way.
Kind of a prison daycare, because, you're not allowed to do jack shit. You are only allowed to obey and nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, I don't want to get too far into, being teenager angst. But it's just like, I understand. But it's just kind of sucky.
Alrighty.
Kid died in the auditorium in the 90s because they got up on the catwalks and fell headfirst on the seats nearly from God. Dude, that fucking sucks.
2, 3, 4, 5,
oh, books.
7.
Okay, that doesn't have a book. What about this one? No. How about this one? It's paper all the way down. Do you have the robotic turret schematic?
Robotic.
Yeah.
No, I do not.
Oh shit, son, I'm bringing it to you.
That's a surprise.
That reminds me of middle school. During tech class, we were going over email safety, and part of that, the school gave us school emails. Little did they know the smart kids somehow figured out the back door to all of them that also included the teacher's email, and basically wiped out all the passwords for all emails. Took a solid week before normal classes could function again. Holy shit. Like, I was in class, in high school before, school email was a thing. Holy shit. So this is like, whoa, to me,
Yeah, what I will never forget was when some prankster figured out how to... They didn't even do anything sophisticated, okay? That's the sad part. It's just like, I can't believe they fucking fell for that shit.
I mean, when you have adults in your life that don't know jack shit about the tech they're having to implement.
Yeah.
That's
so what happened was someone distributed a file to every single computer in the school.
Oh, shit.
And a bunch of teachers were like, what the fuck is this? So they opened it.
Oh, no.
It was an executable that would stop the computer, reformat everything.
You know, people still do shit like that, and people still fall for it. Basically through dropping a USB flash drive on the ground.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
People are like, oh shit, somebody lost their USB. I'm gonna plug it into my computer. Don't plug unknown USBs into your computer. Just don't fucking do it.
A pretty simple instruction. The sad thing is that I know, like, kids at work these days. They're like, this is the weirdest thing in my life. It's just like, oh, I'm the old man now.
Yeah. Well, it's like, because, you know, we were one of the first generations to grow up on the internet, so we got the safety talks and stuff.
Well, that's just it. Most of the kids that I'm dealing with at work now, they don't know anything about safety on computers.
Exactly.
I'm just like, oh my
God. That's kind of what I'm talking about, because, like, we were lucky enough to be like, oh, don't talk to strangers on the internet. Don't give out your actual name or location or anything, because, you know, that would be bad. But it's just like, these days, they don't teach you that stuff.
Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. 1. 2, 3. Oh, for God.
Oh, shit. Can you send me another party invite?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm so sorry, babe.
I swear to God. Okay.
I know.
So,
I know.
I'm making progress here. I'm making progress.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Exclamation point Eep. Gotta take a right at this intersection.
So, Tev, I'm curious. You saw me playing a little bit of Diablo 4 today.
Uh-huh.
What'd you think of it?
It looks interesting. Like, it does look like a game I would play because, like, we've talked about this before. I've played, like, I fucking love playing Torchlight. Or have in the past and stuff.
I am legitimately amazed by how fucking good it is.
Yeah, and, like, you probably saw me flipping out about, like, the art direction and the visuals in your chat.
2, 3.
Because that's gorgeous. I'm just also very frustrated with the whole single-player experience, but it has to be online.
Yeah, that's not a great part.
Yeah. It's a massive load of horse shit, in my opinion, but, yeah. But if we're talking about gameplay only, it looks amazing. To me. Even though I'm not really for some of the gore and shit that they show, so.
Well,
it's Diablo.
Yeah, that's been a very important cornerstone of the Diablo franchise.
Yes. I have to go north.
Fucking Christ. Okay.
They locked the second floor seats of auditorium permanently, but I got up there once and I found a crazy rapper that was discontinued a few years after the kid passed. Oh, jeez. So they never touched that area again. Understandably. Like, the theater in my high school kind of had this orchestra pit they could panel over to extend the stage a little bit. And people would, like in drama class, some people would sometimes we would go into the auditorium and some people would, like, find a little crawl space to go run around under the paneling and stuff. It was interesting.
1, 2,
Will, are you having an ADHD moment? Question mark.
5, 6, 7.
What makes you say that?
Close enough.
Unfortunately, I've purged Blizzard from my life. Hope enjoyers of Diablo 4 get what they're hoping for out of it, though. Like, I also have purged Blizzard from my life.
I'm absolutely astonished. The only reason that I'm playing Diablo 4 is because it's in its open beta over this weekend. It doesn't cost you a dime to play it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll give this an opportunity. I'll play it and I'll see what the hell this is all about. So
yeah,
that's what I did. And it is entirely valid to be like, yeah, fuck Blizzard. I'm not gonna bother with that because it's like, in general, fuck Bobby Kotick, you know? That guy is a fucking piece of work.
It's like the first nail in the coffin for me, so to speak, was the community, because it's toxic.
The incident that you had in
in Overwatch. And then later on, like, the thing that fully cemented it for me was them treating the Chinese player the way they did. You remember that?
Oh God, yeah. Man, they've had one hell of a falling out with their Chinese counterpart there.
Yeah. So it's just kind of like a combination of, like, I understand why people continue to do it, but I'm also very frustrated that people do not have solidarity whatsoever, which is why people are still on Spotify, Blizzard, and a whole host of other things that if people actually followed their consciences, nobody would be using these services. But personal entertainment is so much more important than that, apparently. So,
well, that's the story of everything these days.
Yeah, I know. It's just so frustrating because, I feel, in my own small way, solidarity with the people affected, but at the same time, it's like, why?
One thing that I will
strong convictions about things.
One thing that I will always hold true, however, is the idea that it's like, listen, if you want to go back and you want to play something that you bought before that point where you made a decision,
you already paid the money.
Like, going out into the street and burning the stuff that you already paid to own from the company is not going to help any. Like,
you already gave them your money, they already profited off it.
Yeah,
but it's just kind of like
and that's just it. Like, I've gotten that shit from some people. Like, they've gotten so pissed off, and they're like, it's specifically in regards to some bizarre bugs in regards to Bethesda's games, and I've gotten people who are like, fuck you, Bethesda, and like they talk about, like, destroying their disc of Oblivion, because Oblivion had some pretty significant bug issues, especially if you're on console, and those were never patched. So I've had people come out and be like, no, fuck you, Bethesda, and like, tell me about this, and I'm like, you do know that they are not hurting. You bought that game second hand, and they never saw a dime of your money in the first place.
Yeah.
And people get so fucking bizarrely angry whenever I point that out.
You get very defensive, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't understand why you're making such a big deal out of this, man. But
yeah,
there you go.
Don't ask how I got up there. As long as Diablo 4 does not have offline single player, I'm not touching it, which is totally understandable. It's bullshit that they force you to wait in a fucking queue to log in to play a single player game. That's absolute bullshit.
It is utter and complete trash, but it's what they've decided to do. So you either
sorry, get on.
So you either swallow that pill or you do not swallow that pill.
Yeah.
And personally, like, I don't know that I would bother with the game myself. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, good. Well, I was gonna say Gesundheit, but that's not really. Well, I'm wishing you health, so why not?
Like, I don't know that I would bother playing Diablo 4. Maybe if it was like a dead year, but this year is very, very active with other game releases that are gonna be hopefully they will be worth my time. Like, we've got Starfield later this year.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, Breath of the Wild. There was another one. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Like, I would love to be playing Resident Evil 4 right now, but there are limits. So
yeah. I dropped Blizzard after they updated Overwatch to Overwatch 2. Understandable. And the do you not have phones? God, that was so fucking stupid when that happened.
I feel sorry for the guy who ended up saying that.
He was probably directed to.
Yes, he was, like, that is the man who was tasked with fixing Diablo 3.
Like, he gets to be the sacrificial boy. He gets to be the target, the mannequin to protect.
He went in and he fixed fucking Diablo 3, and it's shit show of a disaster with its online, like real money auction house bullshit that the likes of Kotick demanded had to be in the game.
Yeah.
So he goes and he fixes that, and then they tell them, "Hey, we think that people are going to be more interested in a mobile game. So make a mobile game and sell it to a PC only audience."
Jesus.
And that was the incident. So just talk about it. Like, my understanding is that that experience with the crowd there fucking crushed the guy. And I have sympathy for him because of being in that situation, you know?
Yeah, and especially because a lot of people, you know, the general audience, etc., who are not privy to how, like, companies work, is they're like, oh fuck, I forgot where I was going. My brain. Like,
Okay,
they think
sweetheart.
that, like, companies are doing literally everything off of the, you know, by the seat of their pants, off the cuff. They're kind of making it up as they go, and that's not it. They plan everything out very meticulously.
Yes, yeah. Companies
Everything.
Don't do anything. Companies do not do anything slow and steady, or by the seat of their pants. That's
the opposite of what you're saying, basically.
Yes, there you go.
Let me see. Trying to catch up with chat. I feel at some point this becomes a Hogwarts Legacy discussion. I mean, that's part of it. Gotta go, guys. Too much anime. Thank you so much for coming along. I don't think you're around anymore, probably. But I hope you have a good weekend. I don't think there's a single Blizzard property that's offline now, and that will absolutely prevent me from going back ever. I mean, I already didn't have, you know, plans to ever go back in anyway, but this really makes this a reality that I'm not going back to Blizzard games.
Unfortunately, a reality of the gaming space in general is that is an increasingly common thing.
Yeah. As much as I hate the She Who Shall Not Be Named, I heard some cool things about Wizard Game That Shall Not Be Named. It's like, I've heard some awful, terrible things about the game. So it just depends on what you're hearing from who. I'm looking forward to Remnant 2. I haven't heard of that.
Remnant is like a post-apocalyptic, gun-driven style of Souls-like game.
Okay.
I heard my friend Tossi played it a while back. So.
Oh yeah, Tossi would know. Yeah.
That's how I know about it in any capacity.
It's stupid because they had a perfect example from Bethesda with Fallout 4/Shelter on how to do it. Shelter was free and just before Fallout 4.
Oh my god, yeah, like that is a fantastic example. The Fallout Shelter was an amazing game that nobody knew that they wanted. And there were some people who were like, this is the dumbest thing ever. I do not want this fucking game. Which I totally get. I totally understand that because Fallout Shelter definitely fit a very particular... Fuck you, asshole. Jesus. Fallout Shelter is a very particular style of game, and admittedly, I kind of had the same attitude about it, where it was just like, what, that's it?
Yeah. Exclamation point heap. Yes, Darkwing. Unfortunately, Strife doesn't have that implemented.
Unfortunately? No. Fortunately, I don't have anything like that implemented. You hear me?
I'm looking forward to Phantom Liberty for Cyberpunk 2077. I just wish we had a date for this year. Oh. I never got into the game, so... If Remnant is a Souls-like, I guess that means I've played 2 Souls-likes and actually enjoyed one. The game is deeply mid at best. That's exactly what I've been hearing. It's just kind of like ho-hum.
Which game?
The Hogwarts Legacy, I think. You know what?
What's up?
I think I have to leave the game again for a couple minutes.
You have to pee again? Where the hell?
You know how it goes?
Where have you been this whole time, actually? I don't know what you've been up to.
I had to come back to what is this? This base? Delta? Maybe. Okay. So I had to come back to the base because I had to unload. Well, I'm not actually done unloading. Oh, sweetie.
I misplaced a block.
Yes, you did. I could tell because of the way you reacted.
It's just like, oh, that's in the right spot, and then it fucking leaps to the wrong spot. I hate block placement in this game so fucking much.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna grab this stuff.
Oh, I'm really enjoying seeing this bridge build. It's a slow fucking process, but God, like, I'm hopeful that this isn't just an enormous waste of my time. Because what I should really be doing is, like, digging up tons of freaking stone so that I can actually, like, make the fort.
I'll be right back.
We've been talking about the fort for so long. See you soon, Tev. We've been talking about the fort for so goddamn long, and I want to make it. I want to make it happen. But look at me here. What?
I'm going downstairs if you need anything or want anything.
No, I got snacks on the side if I need them. I got beer right here. I'm good.
Sounds great, babe.
Love you, sweet pea. Okay, so. Let's go ahead and put the railing on this thing. Like, this is the most cruddy infrastructure project you will ever watch in your lifetime. But, god damn it, I'm in a late enough stage in 7 Days to Die that this is what I'm up to. This is just what I'm fucking doing with my life. Okay, cool. There's a hunk of this. Let's keep crafting wood shapes, shall we? And let's go ahead and fix up this, let's also, yeah, here we go. So, copy shape. This will do the job. And it would be remiss of me if I left any sort of gaps in here because that may mess with, like, the vehicles that drive over the top. Cruddy infrastructure? Why, that's the American way. Thank you very much for the recognition there, lying.
Hello, I'm back, and I have a question.
What's up?
I saw the bottle downstairs next to the sink.
Oh, the pink one?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
It's interesting. I've never seen one like that before. What is it for?
That is specifically for that ginormous bottle of, a container of salt that I bought.
Oh, okay. So it's like...
Okay, so for everybody watching, because this has never been explained before, basically we like I have taken to cast iron, okay?
My dad
like,
gave us a big old cast iron skillet. It was
yes.
rusty and it needed help. Some TLC.
Yes, some good old classic TLC was necessary. So what happened with me was I was like, okay, I'm gonna get to fucking work on this, and I got to work. I sanded down that cast iron skillet. I made it all nice and pretty, etc. And twice over in a row.
I just saw it on the stream.
So anyways, I get to work. I fix up this cast iron skillet. I make it look all pretty and nice and stuff. And then I'm like, okay, well, now I need to figure out how the fuck to take care of it. So one of the things that I learned was after you're done with it, you know, put a little bit of water in it, and basically make a like clean it with a kind of a salt material. So
a salt material.
You go and you put a little bit of water in there, and you put some coarse sea salt in there, and together, yeah, you turn it into, you use the sea salt to basically scrape the pan clean, and that's all that you do. And then you put a little bit of oil in it, you heat it up on the stove, and that's it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard all sorts of stories about how amazing cast iron is. This is my cast iron story. So. So, like, I'm doing all of this. I'm learning my cast iron skills, as it were. You know, my iron chef cast iron ability. But we don't have a whole lot of coarse salt. We have this tiny container of it. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy more freaking salt.
Yeah.
So I go on Amazon and I'm like, all right, let's find some freaking salt. Please, would you just fucking Christ. Okay. Motherfucker! Ah!
Oh, babe, I'm so sorry.
This is infuriating. I can't get close enough to close the gap.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna have to fucking tower up. So I'm like, okay, let's find some let's find some freaking, you know, and the beautiful thing about whenever you shop for something in bulk, like that you need a lot of on Amazon, is that they will like tell you how much you're getting it per ounce or something.
Yes.
Like they'll give you a small quantity of it, and they'll be like, you're getting it for like this many cents per ounce or whatever. And I'm like, hey, that's fantastic. That's exactly what I need. So I find out that there's this 5-pound thing of coarse salt. And I'm like, cool. And it looks like a small container of it. I do not connect the dots that 5 pounds and this container shape are vastly incompatible with each other for the size of the container shape that I've seen in the past. Mm-hmm. So, like, it finally comes in the mail. And it's fucking 5 pounds. It's a lot of salt. Yeah. I don't realize that until I crack the damn thing open. And I'm like, wow, this is so much salt. Holy shit, is this a lot of salt.
And then you saw the expiration date on it for salt. Be like, oh no.
Oh no, my like ancient,
you're never gonna use all of it in time.
Like Mediterranean rock salt is gonna go bad in 2 years. The stuff that like came off the floor of the Mediterranean Sea and existed whenever the Romans were alive. It is going to go bad in 2 years.
Well, but we were also talking about that it didn't really exist in an edible state for that long, you know.
Oh, shut up. Shut up.
No.
You're raining on my parade here. Shut up.
I'm raining facts, etc. Did I kill it? No. It's still going.
Oh, you're on the other side of the Okay.
Yeah, I am. Hello.
I am fast running out of wood. I have gone through 6,000 making this happen.
I have 263 on me.
Do you have an axe?
Yes.
Go north, find the burnt forest, start chopping.
What about the trees around our house? Specifically,
they're not matured enough.
Oh,
like
okay.
I want to wait until they're up to 12,000. I keep checking them, but they're at like 600 right now or something.
Okay, I can do that. Hello, coyote.
With access to so much salt, you may want to look into softening your water if that's something that you're interested in.
I mean, we do have some pretty hard water down here.
Yeah, we do have hard water, but honestly, I'm so used to hard water at this point that soft water feels fucking wrong.
It also tastes weird too.
It does. It does.
What did I come in here for? I know I came in here for something. Oh, I need more gas. Okay. Okay, I'm just putting stuff in here because I don't know where to put it for now, so.
Oh, a likely statement from a vampire.
I mean, with your, organization system is nothing.
The most sensible thing in the fucking world.
Have I arrived too late for the slaughter? You have not, Kato. I mean, not Kato. Wow, I'm mixing up my C's. Cortex. My apologies.
We're actually not gonna have a blood moon this round. It's not possible. Like we even when we're not streaming, we cannot play long enough to get to a blood moon.
The night.
From one blood moon to the other.
Yeah.
In a single session. And it's because every single day is like an hour, and we do not stream for 7 hours around here, so.
I mean, we have before. We streamed like 8 hours in a row once.
I don't remember ever doing this.
It was wild. I don't remember what we were playing. But it was a thing. 7 hours to stream? Question mark? Question mark?
God, 7 hours to stream.
70 size.
You are.
Hours. Oh no. Strife, honey. Maybe go a little slower when you're putting stuff down.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
New game title? Question mark. I have filtered pool water for drinking water here in Oak Creek, all thanks to Crypto's sporidium outbreak in 1993. Oh shit. Just barely got home from work. Welcome. I hope you can relax now that you're out of work. Not out of now that you're home. Wow, let me brain a little bit. Congrats on your unemployment. No, it's just okay. I'm tired. I haven't been sleeping well.
No, you have not. You've had some very serious trouble with sleeping.
Like I came in at a somewhat well in comparison, I came in to bed at a reasonable hour. Still didn't get to sleep till 10 in the morning, and then you had to get up at 11. And then I was awake, and then I slept a couple more hours while you were doing groceries.
Which I'm happy for. I'm very happy that you actually slept while I was doing grocery runs.
Yeah, I did get some sleep, not enough and not restful.
All right, this bridge project is gonna stall out now.
I'm gathering plenty of wood right now.
All right.
What do you mean my axe broke?
Well, that's good because you're a responsible person and you walk around with actual fucking repair packs on you, right?
This is true, yes.
Good. Okay, good. Where's my impact driver?
You sounded pleasantly surprised, actually.
I am pleasantly surprised. I expected you to say, yeah, I totally have that.
I can. I'm off tomorrow. Fuck yeah! Excellent. I'm glad to hear that, Cortex. Does this tree make my axe look broken? Oh my god.
Fucking Christ.
At least taking a flaming axe to the mistake must make you feel somewhat better, question mark. He's been making so many mistakes this stream, it's ridiculous.
Honestly, like, the prospect of fixing up a, Just the prospect of fixing one of these damn things up. Nope, that's still at 600.
Okay, you're not gonna believe what I just found out.
What?
You know how I'm drinking the mango Cayman, which is my kind of least favorite out of the pack?
Okay.
I also ate a Cadbury cream egg. This has made the mango taste better.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Ooh la la.
Taste
Whoa!
bud!
Hey, Coyote, thank you so much for the subscription. Well, one mistake I never make is when I resub to Will and Tev to the Will and Tev show.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for the subscription. It's good to know that I'm worth both your time and your
Coyote.
money. Welcome to the stream and enjoy yourself while you're here. It's good to know that I, and I alone, am worth your time and your money.
I'm trying to catch up with chat. I'm having a hard time with it though.
Oh, she totally missed my pass at her. Okay.
Can you say it again so I can properly react to it this time?
No, you missed your opportunity.
Oh man.
One and done, come and gone.
That does describe you, yes, but what about the thing you said?
Nope.
I love poking at you though. Wow,
All right,
that
well,
escalated quickly. Chocolate makes
guess-
most things taste better. It's just like this mango Cayman is on the sweet side. It's just like for some reason I don't like the mango as much. And normally if I like eat something sweet next to like the drink I'm having, the drink tastes like shit. Because I can't taste the sweetness in the drink. It just tastes bitter at that point. But this one, for some reason, actually tastes somewhat better. And I don't know why. We come for Will and stay for Tev. Wink.
Hold on a minute. Well, actually, no, I'll accept that. I'll accept that. You're coming for me. If I can make you come, everything's good.
But then they stay for the mistress.
I'm still not okay with that, but it is what it is.
Oh my god, you will never guess what's happening to my character right now.
You're too thirsty?
Too cold.
How the fuck are you doing, Ted?
Because I had to take all the flannel insulating layers off for the desert, and that still didn't fucking help. And then I get up here to the burned out forest, just like, oh, you're too cold to live in this climate comfortably. I was tempted to get more nachos tonight, but I would have to buy stuff for the fan as well. Dude. Is it the same nachos of the picture you posted in my Discord? Because those looked amazing. Like, I want those nachos.
Jesus.
Yo, with how many taquerias we have around here, I would love to try some of those.
Alright, now people will be able to hear you.
Hi! Hello, chat.
I'm auguring right now because we need so much fucking stone.
Okay, yeah, no wonder nobody would be able to hear me. Okay. See y'all later. I'm heading to bed. See you all later. Have fun, Everett. Stanza 5, thank you so much for coming along, honey.
Indeed. Thank you so much for being part of the stream, being part of the chat, etc.
Actually, I stay for the hors d'oeuvres. Well, have we got
Excuse
some
me?
super
No.
expensive hors d'oeuvres from you?
You stay for the hors d'oeuvres.
Okay, yeah, I'll cede that one to you. Yeah, whore. Since that's how you want to be.
I say that, but at the same time, like, I haven't fulfilled the title of it in a while, so.
My goodness, it's a mini horde, but they're only walking. Aww. Headshots for everyone. Man, I have literally gotten headshots on every single one of these zombies. That's awesome. I feel amazing. Did you know that? I feel amazing.
What does it take to make cement? 10 stone. Oh,
yes, it is, Tev. They are the same nachos. Oh, Cortex. I want those nachos so bad. For the devoured whores lying. Must be a British thing. Oh my god. Fried tortilla chips with carne asada, cheese sauce, and a chipotle cream. Mmm.
You're making me want to go over to our favorite Mexican restaurant tomorrow.
Oh, same. I would get fajitas, but I'm kind of burned out on the mediocre fajitas around here. Is Tev starting a modeling and acting agent business? Headshots for everyone? Question mark.
God. Fucking Christ.
It's a front for just getting sexy pictures of people. I still pay them handsomely, but yeah, I get sexy pictures out of it. You know how it goes. Good night, Will and Tev. It's late-ish here. Darkwing, honey, please get some good rest.
Indeed.
And I hope to see you here again
Sleep
soon.
well. Don't forget the feet pics, Tev. Oh my god. Coyote.
Don't worry, I've seen enough foot porn on my Twitter dash that I can, like, sort of replicate some of it, I guess.
Okay, so here's a detail that I'm willing to give up, right?
What?
Fan art of Zelda and Link is particularly appealing to me. Okay?
Some of it's really good.
Some of it's real good. And there's this particular artist, I don't remember what their name is, but I like their art style. It somehow rides the line between hot and cutesy. But they have a very particular thing for showcasing Zelda's feet in these things. And she's always wearing stirrup leggings. And I'm like,
oh, that is also a fetish.
I look every single time I see something from this particular artist, I'm like, this is really well done. I'm liking what's going on here. I'm not here for the feet, but I can't help but notice that the feet are like very on a bizarre line presented. It's like, I'm not here for that, but man, you've managed to like really, like, there's a thin line here, and you've managed to...
following these porn accounts for how well they display this specific form of anatomy versus following them for the porn. Yeah,
I don't follow it for the porn. I follow it for the drawing examples.
That is fucking true in this case, you know. Get it from a taco truck. It's so good. Their horchata is pretty good too. We have so many taco trucks around here.
Yeah, we do. The main problem is that none of the taco trucks will take cards. Not that I think that I would want to use it. What the fuck is that noise? Woo! Woo! Ma'am? Ma'am? Fuck off. Okay. Shambler managed to find their way down here.
Oh, weirdly enough, I've been getting a ton of foot fetish bot accounts following me on Tumblr lately. Oh, wow. Doesn't surprise me. Tumblr's always been like that. I'm not into feet personally, but I am fine that some people do. Yeah, same. I'm not into feet, but, like, it's really, really interesting seeing the methods with which they, you know, like, the artistic shortcuts they take to display feet in a, like, believable way, even if it's not realistic, you know?
There's also something to be said for being tasteful.
Exactly.
Because that's just it. Like, it's not my thing, but at the same time, if you manage to show off feet in a tasteful way, it's like, okay, that is inoffensive, and I'm not going to complain about it type thing.
That's kind of like when they become a master of their art, is when people who are not into that stuff is like, oh, okay, yeah, I can kind of see it. Mm-hmm. When they display it in the, like, a tasteful way like that, it's just like, yeah, you're convincing me, even though I'm not into that. Yeah. My Twitter is filled with nothing of ass. You mean nothing but ass? Mainly Zelda with a dump truck. Yeah.
Ah, Zelda and her massive dumpy.
Fun editing through this VOD too, I guess. Wow.
It's nothing but the good times, you know?
Nothing but good times here on the Strife stream.
Damn straight, you know it.
I'm gonna put stuff back and then I'm gonna come back to you with I'm gonna come to you with wood.
Okay.
I'm lucky the one I go
Options.
to takes card. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, there has to be some taco trucks around here that do take cards.
I mean,
There
honestly, we
has
just
to
never
be.
really stopped for them.
Yeah, there was one barbecue truck we stopped for because it had, like, a barbecue, and it was pretty damn good. It was just, like, tiny proportions. Or portions, not proportions. Wow. I've got anatomy on the brain. But,
She had tiny proportions.
Oink. And just being able to draw feet well is not an easy thing to do. Fucking exactly. Have you, like, if you have ever tried... Oh, I hear you out there. If you have ever tried to draw feet, they're difficult. Hands are difficult, too, but it's just kind of like, you know...
Feet are like a different version of hands.
Yeah.
And you know what they say if he's got big hands.
He's got big gloves.
Exactly.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna hand you, like, the wood that I have here. Are you ready?
Hang on.
For me, it's when they use the plug suits from Evangelion and have other anime characters wear them. Remember, they make Evangelion's plug suits to be formed to the body. They really do. I still haven't seen the series, but through cultural osmosis, I know a lot more about it than I really should, I feel. It's what they wear inside the giant robot cyborg things. My VTuber model is very pointedly never seen from the wrist down. I can imagine, yeah.
God, I'm just remembering Cab again.
Alright, here.
No, I don't have feet. I have tentacles. Because I thought, some people get really fucking creepy about feet. And boy, did that come and bite me in the ass.
It's like, babe, at that point, babe, people are really into tentacles too.
Oh, I know, but it's just the way that he has this very particular cadence. So just like...
He's very good at that, yeah.
He's I watch him for a reason, you know, and he's big for a reason.
Yeah, exactly. He's, like, I enjoy the work he does. Greatly. That he can't wear the one size fits most surgical gloves.
God. The suits they wear are form-fitting. Hideki Anno has a bit of a thing for that in his animes. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. But then again, I mean, like, tight-fitting, like, skin suits?
Yeah,
like,
tight-fitting stuff is appealing.
Like, what's not to like about that? Like, you basically have to have no interest in human anatomy to be like, nah, not for me. Which, if that's the case for you, okay. But, like, that's an outlier.
It's hard to find big gloves for ham hands. Like, I have a similar problem with my head. It's very difficult to find hats that fit me. I have a big head.
Okay, so... I have a screenshot because I did the fucking math. Woo, that is a spicy pic of me.
Oh my. Good morning, Will and company and Madame Tevala. Goodbye.
God, that's a lot. That's a lot of fucking steel shapes that I need.
Who doesn't love putting a little Eldritch calamari in their mouth?
Fucking
I almost said katamari, and that's a different thing altogether.
Katamari damashi.
You know what I've seen to be increasing in the lewd hentai world? Bro says stuff. That's always been around. Like, for literal thousands of years, that's been a thing. I mean, just look at royalty.
Look at the Victorians and what they were into.
Oh my god, yeah. Some of the, like...
Please, darling, take a dump in my mouth.
Oh, Jesus! Fuck. Wasn't that James Joyce? He was, like, really into farts or something.
Oh, God, I don't know. My understanding is that...
Beaton did a comic about that, like, a short
I think Mozart was into that stuff. I seem to recall him having, like, correspondence with his cousin and it being laden with those things.
Oh, dear.
That's what I seem to recall learning. I don't know if it's true or not.
Tev, when will you play Katamari? I love that game. I am bad at Katamari. I'm very bad at it.
If you're
What?
I don't think that. No, I don't think it would be. It would be. It totally be gone at this point. But I did have a time whenever I played a Katamari Damacy reroll.
I remember you did that on stream. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I remember. I specifically remember playing it because I had a terrible case of laryngitis at the time. I wasn't able to talk. So like the last couple of levels that I was playing through during the final stream of it, I couldn't talk. There was just no voice to be chatted with.
I remember you chatting. I know you've got at least one clip of it.
Well, I was playing it for more than one stream, and the last stream that I played with it, I couldn't talk at all.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Oh, excuse me.
God.
Tev. Me too, Tev. I am a 10 3/4 inch hat size. It sucks. I don't know what my hat size is, but I have a big old head, and I can't get around that, you know? Yeah.
Man, what the fuck is up with my goddamn luck?
But also, I wanted to say hello, Mr. Electron, and your feet comment there. Hi, Strife. I'm here to watch your back.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh my god, stomach, please. You know that stereotypical hat that is often associated with the netbeard gamer / otaku meme? I got one in my size for like $10, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. Only gotta wear it for something formal if it's raining. Oh, the fedora?
Oh god, the fedora.
Like, it's not a bad hat.
Like, here's the thing. If you want the fedora to work, you just have to match it with the rest of the suit.
Well, it's also, like, I think what people commonly think of as fedoras aren't actually fedoras, but, like, a feminine version of the fedora to kind of fit their hair in the back from, like, the Victorian era. That's what I heard, at least. I can't verify that at the moment.
Hey, Tev.
Yes.
Lady.
Are you in the house?
You'll never know.
Yeah, I will. I have your waymark right there. Hi.
Ow! Jesus! You're damaging the fucking equipment here.
You know in Borderlands 2 when you go to that quest to shoot the missiles to test the town's defenses, and you aim it at this super misogynist guy's house.
Was that like the turning point for you in Borderlands 2?
I don't think that was a turning point. I think like I had a great time with it because I get to destroy a misogynist's house. With him in it.
I'll never forget the phrase that he's
loss.
I'll never forget the phrase that he uttered right before having himself blasted into nothing.
What?
And he said, "You know what? The only thing better than blah blah blah, not being a woman."
Yeah.
That was I will never forget. It was just like, man, like you want to talk about laying it on thick. They really fucking laid it on thick with this guy.
Yeah, it's just I feel kind of like conflicted about the whole thing because of the way they had Scooter basically.
Scooter is, well, there's nothing to say about Scooter at this point. He's written out of the series. So
yeah, it's just like, you know, in there's a quest I cannot and will not do involving him because it involves one of his love interests basically taking her own life because of it. And that's a big no to me. Don't I immediately lose interest in the game because of that. Big head means big brain. Yes, somehow you don't know better than to not cause a cascade. Oh my god. There are reasons behind the cascade that, you know, story and lore reasons that we cannot tell you about yet. Okay, shut up, Eli.
Hey, we already explained where the cascade came from. It was Tev's fault.
I mean, if you're gonna be a jerk like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this is more of a Pandora's box situation. Shut the fuck up, Strife. Okay, so, fedoras can be nice, it just has been bastardized, yes. It's like you get with, like, classical art and everything. You see, like, these, like, like fascist aesthetic accounts on, you know, basically every social media that are like, why don't we do art like this anymore? And their avatar profile pic, as people like to say these days, is like a picture of some classical marble sculpture or something. That's how you know they're one of those people. But it's just like this art is pretty good. You know, it has cultural meaning, it has worldwide meaning. At the same time, it gets fucking hijacked by really bad actors, etc. So, don't spoil Borderlands 2. I'm still playing through the game. I think it's a side quest.
Yeah, it's an utter side quest.
So
That
it's
being
not
said,
it's not part of the main quest line.
Borderlands 2 is a fantastic it's fantastic in like pretty much every respect. Borderlands 2 is one of the few games that I look back on and I say, I think that this is as close to perfect for a game that you can get. You know?
It was good. It was so fucking good. And I still love playing it, even though at this point I'm just like, there's nothing new to the game for me.
Yeah, sadly, that's the biggest problem. I've played through it so many times over that I'm like, I don't know that I can do this again.
Yeah. It's like, I still like to go back once in a while, at least for a little bit, to you know, to just run around as the character again and get, you know, the feeling back. Because I love playing a sniper, and it's so much fun being a sniper in that game to me, so...
Yes, you do love being a sniper.
Sniper.
So, 9, 10, 11, 12... Jesus, we have 3 days! 3 days and there's no fucking fort built yet.
Let's get on it. Damn it, Ted, we told you not to cause a resonant cascade. Hey, who knew in advance, huh? I mean, how would she have known this heretofore unknown dimension was gonna collide with her own dimension because of this bullshit?
Okay, this just in. We cannot make it in the furnace fast enough.
Fuck. We need to make more furnaces.
That's not the problem.
What's the problem?
It's 10 small stone to 1 piece of cement.
Do I need to go mining for stone?
Let me do the math.
I will do it.
Okay,
I did find that level 5 steel pickaxe, so...
No. Hang on. So, it takes 10 stone to make 1 unit of cement. Okay?
That's a load of horseshit. Okay.
Concrete mix takes 1 cement, 1 small stone, and 1 crushed sand.
Okay.
To make 1 bucket of the stuff, okay? Concrete shapes take 10 concrete mix. So it takes 100 small stone to make 1 block.
Wow.
And that's assuming that you have enough of the other stuff, because the other stuff can be made out of 1 thing. We need and I can't just shove it into the cement mixer. I have to smelt it up in the furnace to get it hot enough to turn it into concrete, to turn it into cement and then turn it into concrete, or one way or the other. Is
it possible for me to run around to the merchants and see what they have as well?
You might be able to buy it up from them, but let me
the
check.
trench goes, so on and so forth.
Motor
I hate that I like
parts.
the trench goes. The thing is, like, the aesthetics are a major part of, like, those kinds of regimes. Like, they're meant to be appealing. That's the thing. That's why you like them, because they're meant to be liked. Because that's a very easy gateway to get people into their line of thinking.
If you look cool, then people want to follow you, you know?
Yeah.
So
those trenchcoats and Nazi uniforms in general, deliberately made to be uncomfortable and practical. They look good, and that's it. Yes, exactly what Lying said. I can't seem to find it. Unfortunately, that math don't math right, even if it is in a video game. I mean, this is... I don't know the math on these things, but it seems like things don't quite line up or something. But I can't tell because I don't make the stuff that Strife is making.
What's up?
All right, do you have dukes? I can run around and get stuff.
They're in the ammo crate.
Ammo crate? Okay. Here it is. There's the ammo crate. Okay, that's not much, but I can do stuff with this. Yes, okay.
That math don't math right even if it is a video game. Well,
Yeah.
it's mathing the way that it's mathing.
It is the way it is.
Man, 20 minutes to craft these fucking steel blocks. I didn't realize how much material it would take to, like, basically build up the version of the fort that we would need.
Uh-huh.
This is an absurd amount of material. Yeah. Yeah, a stupid amount. I didn't realize it would take so much. This is the long haul build, because if I could make it a low level construction at this point, I would do it.
Yeah.
But I can't, like, I cannot incrementally build this thing because of how high our, like, game stage is. It has to be an end game one. So
yeah. Man, I lost my Nightmare Before Christmas fedora I got years ago. Oh no! I hope you can find it again. That sucks. Hugo Boss made them as a deliberate troll for the Nazi party. It's a great historical tidbit. Ha! Right, what's this building up here? It's not just a building, it's like an entire dungeon. I hope it's a cement factory.
God. So, like, there have been screenshots on the subreddit for this game of entire cement factories from some of the like, mods.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, it's an entire fucking storehouse of just pallets and pallets of cement, and it's like...
Which makes sense! You should be able to find something like that. We live in a society that does exactly that.
We live in a society...
Shamway Foods. God damn it, it's a Shamway. Never mind.
Alright, well... Wait, was the... Okay, I'm going the right way. Alright, back to work on the fucking bridge! Let's fucking go!
I loved that thing, even if it doesn't exactly fit my head. Yeah. I mean, I've still got clothes that I love that has not fit me for over 10 years now, so it's like...
You see, yeah. I'm just super lucky because my preferred type of headgear is the stuff that hasn't been, like... It doesn't have a bad reputation with it. At least yet. Like,
I mean, the newsboy caps are very hipster, though.
They're hipster. I'll admit that. Unfortunately, that's just something that you got to deal with.
That's just how it is, yeah.
But the other type of headwear has nothing to do with it because nobody fucking would be caught dead wearing it.
Yeah.
The top hat.
Ah.
Like, you are taken as a complete and total fucking joke if you wear a top hat these days. So,
I mean, unless you're at a very super formal event.
You've got to be like a crazy, like, nose up your ass type of person to wear a...
I think Mr. Electron earlier was talking about bowler hats, though. That's different.
That is different. Okay, so...
What about a pork pie hat? What about a pork pie hat?
But, like, I will never forget going to PAX South and finding a really nice top hat from a vendor called the Blonde. One. Yeah, they were from a vendor called the Blonde Swan. They showed up there several years in a row, and I was like, I had already, like, I showed up, and it wasn't the day that I was wearing my costume, like my steampunk or Victorian style, like, coattails
fantasy costume.
Well, yeah, but at the same, like, coattails
it's fancy, yeah.
Waistcoat. There we go.
Yeah.
My coattails waistcoat. And you know, with the like the belts have 7 buckles on them each and everything.
Oh, babe, your boots, I love them. I love how many buckles they have on there.
I've been told that by so many different women at this point.
I really like buckles on boots, so it's
For some reason, I'm just like, wait, what? Like, you telling me that this is the same thing as big tits on a woman for a man? I wear boots with a million buckles,
maybe
and all of a
there's an
sudden,
aesthetic.
I'm like, I can't fucking, I have to fight the women off with a stick.
Honey, I think it's more than just women.
I've only heard it from women, so.
I know, it's just like I for one am one of those people who very much enjoys buckles on boots, okay?
Alright.
Man. I'm not really much for sugar anymore, or sweets, but man, I love a Cadbury egg.
And I'm glad that I can supply you with those.
Yeah. Believe me, I'm trying not to pig out on these.
And I'm glad for that as well. I'm glad that you're trying not to pig out on them.
Because it is so easy to pig out on these, man. They're so good. I know a lot of people hate them, but I'm like, you know what, more for me. But not really, because I don't want to eat that many. Buckles on boots, just yes, with nice calves, even better. I mean, I helped Strife get dressed in his outfit for PAX South.
Oh my god, I will never forget this one experience. Because we were still kind of early in our relationship whenever this happened.
Was it in the hotel and you came out of the bathroom? I know you keep talking about it, but like I do not remember that happening.
I will never forget, like, okay, so if you've ever seen like the maiden stop and grasp her chest, you know, just like hands across her bust, just be like, oh my.
He says this, but I think he's imagining it because I did not do that.
So I came right out of the shower. I am wearing a very... Oh, fuck, damn it. I'm wearing a very minimalistic piece of undergarment. And I'm bending over, and I'm looking in the suitcase for the clothing that I need to wear, okay? So, like...
Just every time you tell it.
I am scantily clad... And I am kind of glistening, I guess, in from the humidity from the shower.
Glistening.
And just the look on her face, just like, oh my, like, I'll never forget turning around and being like, what's up? And she was just like, just you.
Cat. Just to tell you, he changes the story every time he tells it.
No, I fucking don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You really do, though.
No, I do not.
Especially the part where that even happened at all. I remember looking at you as you came out of the bathroom. I was just kind of surprised because I wasn't used to seeing you naked.
Well, that's just it. I didn't come out of the bathroom naked.
Mostly naked. Shut the fuck. God, why do you have to be so pedantic?
See, these are the details that matter at the end of because no, pedantry is what makes the difference between someone remembering a story and a historian, okay?
Hey, Strife, go fuck yourself, my sweet darling. Oh my god, fuck you.
Fuck you too, sweetheart.
Yeah,
fuck you too.
Yeah.
Okay. For better or for worse, I think I'm actually going to fucking finish this bridge today.
Okay.
I'm hopeful that I actually can fucking finish this bridge today. Because
Aunt Maya has 500 cement.
Take it. Like, well, okay, is that a bucket of cement or is that the normal cement?
Normal cement. Okay, she does have concrete mix, which is... She has 600 of those, but it's more expensive.
Okay, the normal cement is what we need. The mix is not necessary. What's it gotta cost you for that?
Let's find a... I can't buy 500 of them. How many can I buy? I could buy 400. Okay.
How much is that gonna cost you?
These only cost 75 each. I got 400 of them for regular cement. If
Okay,
I go get more dukes, I can get the rest of these and probably grab the concrete mix.
I wanted to do all of it out here.
Oh my god, you big baby. I'm gonna go see if I can find dukes and get the rest of the cement and not concrete mix. Just have to wear a pair of surfboarder shorts when I head to the pool, and my girlfriend goes crazy for it. Nice. It's good to find things that your partner is interested in seeing you, you know. Tev has Cadbury. I have my High Chews and Ferrero Rocher chocolates. I've never had Ferrero Rocher.
They've got like nuts in them.
Yeah, like I've seen the commercials where they kind of detail what goes into it, but I'm just like,
yeah, they have the explosion effect going on them, where they come apart and you see all of the components of the.
You see all of them kind of attach themselves to the orb.
Yes.
Which you must, ponder.
Which I think is like, it's like, what you call it?
I'm just not a nuts person. Like the texture gets to me.
Well, I mean, you're not.
I can handle peanuts sometimes. Shut the fuck up, Strife. Talking about not your.
What did I do? Jesus.
I don't know. What were you saying?
See, this is what I fucking deal with, chat.
I'm surprised neither of you say, fuck me yourself, you coward. I mean, we do, just not on stream. Which is a silly thing for us to choose to do. Ratchet baby, you are not coming on my desk. Thank you. I know you want to cuddle, but I'm busy right now, my sweet.
Okay.
Wait until Strife realizes he's building that platform a block too low. Oh no! Is he?
If I am, Jesus fucking Christ.
Kinda doesn't look like it, but I guess we'll see. I can't tell. I mean, we'll probably be fine. We could just put like a ramp up. You know? Whoa! Oh, okay. That wasn't a button I pressed. That was just a thing I ran over, apparently. Thought I did, like, a reverse wheelie. Where I, like, popped the back wheel up in the air, but that was just something I ran over, apparently.
You thought you were impressive. Turns out you were just fucking mid.
It's true! Fuck. But I've got to have some confidence, you know?
And look at where that got you.
Oh boy, I could say things right now, and I think I'm gonna hold back.
Like, of all the fucking things for me to decide that I'm gonna dedicate my time to, building a goddamn bridge in the middle of this game.
That's just a speed bump. It's intentional. Oh my...
I'll speed bump you, you pillock.
Is that a promise? I'll hold you to it.
Wait a minute. You're making that sound way more sexy than it was ever intended to be.
Well, it's not sexy when it's that fast, though. Hey, you said speed bump. You do like your bridges, though, Strife. He really does, though.
I do.
Owie. I ran into the barbed wire. That hurt. And you do make some very impressive spans. Wink. Oh,
got it.
While I'm at Alpha, do I need to grab some of the concrete from there if there's any left? Or do I need to go okay.
No.
Oh, I just saw what made you cry like that. Oh my god. Will was a bridge architect in a past life. You can tell. Oh, excuse me.
I'm so close to being done with this fucking bridge.
It's a more pained noise every time he does it. It's true.
I'm fucking suffering so hard right now.
Oh, babe. I think Will might like the Poly Bridge games.
I've played them.
I've never heard of them. It doesn't surprise me that you've played them, though. You're such a bridge liker.
It's a construction game where it's like, okay, here's your limited number of building materials. You have to figure out how to make this bridge get from one side to the other without failing.
Oh, big old puzzle game. Okay.
Yes.
Has Will played Poly Bridge at all? There's a third one coming out. Oh, no.
I played the first
one. There's a third one coming out.
I played the first one very briefly. That is the extent of my experience.
Oh, boy. Oh, that is the wrong concrete. But okay, cool.
What did you just... Did you just take something? I told you not to.
Sorry.
We need that stuff over at Alpha because we're probably not going to have the fort here. So we have to patch up Alpha to get...
I'm aware, Strife. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm
so
sorry.
You're putting it back?
Yes.
Good. We have to have the supplies in place for if we don't have this fort up and going in time.
Okay. I'm gonna head back to not Maya. Quick point. There we go. William Strife, bridge liker. Will's dealing with Strife for our entertainment.
I like bridges, okay? I'm not gonna like try to claim otherwise on this.
I would really love to see how Will handles Strife in real life. That would be so amusing.
Fuck off.
No.
Fuck the hell off.
Me, I'd probably handle it by, like, seducing him, but, you know. I am also a villain fricker.
You are. You're a huge villain fricker.
I am, and I can't deny it any longer. I must give in and become who I am.
Wow, like, could you make any more redundant of a statement? I must give in and become who I am. Yeah, no fucking shit.
Instead of denying myself, yes, it makes sense in that context. Just because you haven't had a personal reckoning doesn't mean mine is wrong.
Your reckoning is wrong.
Go fuck yourself, my sweet darling.
Oh my god, do I have to fucking pee?
Go pee! I'll log out if need be.
No, I'm returning to the fucking Delta, okay?
Okay.
Or is it Echo? I don't remember what the fucking name of this place is. I've never given it a marker.
Just Delta. Who gives a shit? Wow, is it like 2 a.m. for you guys? Yes, it is just about 2:07 in the morning. My neighbors finally called karaoke quits and realized it's midnight. Oh, jeez. Fucking noisy neighbors.
Noisy ass neighbors, that's the way that it fucking goes.
Will gets asked a question. His response, I like bridges. Read it as the I like turtles kid. I like turtles.
God damn it, why the fuck is it that I click shit in this game and it doesn't fucking transfer half the time?
Jazz hands, 7 days.
I'll be back.
Okay. I was gonna log out, but if he's safe, I don't see a reason to. Chat, it is once again the Tev stream. Welcome. I hope you're all doing great this weekend. Because you deserve to have a good time. Especially when you're in my presence. Hello, not Maya. She's got the best selection of medicine in the Wasteland. Did you guys know that? Not that you can hear my side of things, but... You know. Stuff. Concrete mix. Crushed sand, small stone, and cement. Okay. I think we're good on that. I don't know what Strife needs. I'm coming back to Delta. Anyway, I need to head off. Gotta wake up at 9 for a shower and to make coffee. Tesla, you have a good night, honey. I hope the rest of your weekend is great. I don't know if we'll stream again. I want to, but we'll see. Because things come up. You know how it goes. We shall see. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be ready for Biodad to pick me up at 11. Hey, you have fun, honey. I'm doing good now. I filled my car up with gas for the first time since I got it. Oh, isn't it a good feeling? It's like, oh yeah, this car is full of gas and I can go anywhere and everywhere. And not have to worry about for, like, many miles. Man. Speaking of cars, I'm gonna, like, nag at Will once he comes back. Because of something he did. Yes, it is. Yeah, exactly. See y'all. Much love from Wisconsin. Hey! Yeah, exactly. Have a good night, Tesla. Where am I going? Left fork. And then another left fork. Okay. You decided to call it Anna or Annie. There you go! Like, I've personally never named my cars, but... I don't know. I know a lot of people where that's very important to them, so... Hi, Strife! Yeah, I see him walking back.
Greetings, I have returned.
Hi, I was gonna nag at you about that car that you found.
What car?
The one car?
Oh, the electric car.
Yeah, where you're like, oh hey, this is a pretty good price for an electric vehicle, but it's like it won't get me to my hometown in like even in like one way.
Yeah, it's got like half the range that the gas car does.
And considering how long it takes to charge up those batteries, it's not worth it. But then you left the entry up on my laptop. So the next time I logged in on my laptop, it was like staring me in the face and I was just like frustrated. Hey, it's Ratchet! Hi, baby. He's such a cutie. Oh, I saw him perk up when I said his name. What a baby!
Look at this cutie boy.
He's such a sweetie. And a snuggle bug. What's the first one that I have bought, so I want to have a name for it. Plus, there's a funny reason for the name. Yes. He has such big eyes. Kitty! Yeah, he's like photogenic and adorable and fun to be around.
Oh, he's giving me the eyes. He didn't want to be put down yet.
Oh no, he's so sad now. He hasn't gotten to snuggle with you.
Yeah, and he typically doesn't on the weekends, so...
Yeah, he misses the weekdays when you come home from work to eat dinner and then sit on the couch and he can snuggle on you. I love this cat. Kitty! Yes, exactly, Mr. Electron.
Engine, steel, and motor tools. Okay, so... Okay, cool. There's that. I hear someone outside.
Yeah, me too. Hello? Oh, it's a crawly boy. No! Stop smacking me. Okay, I beheaded him.
That's no way to treat a neighbor.
Yeah, well, when the neighbor starts smacking me, he doesn't deserve to live.
Wow. Such a terrible attitude about things.
Hi, Ratchet. Hi, baby. I've got a boy. I've got the boy. Hello, sweet pea. Did you know you're cute? I think you had an idea. Yeah, good boy. Here, I'll turn the heat pad on for you.
Ooh-wee.
Like,
Okay,
I haven't been turning it on because it's been so warm.
This is gonna take a hot fucking minute to get to, but...
Oh, yeah? So,
well...
in the world of... What? Sorry, keep going.
No, go on. What were you saying?
So in the world of comics, an alternate universe of Marvel Comics, Peter Parker and Mary Jane have a kid named Anna, or Annie Mae Parker. Anytime she would get in trouble, Peter would sing, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Oh my fucking god. Wow.
I'm all out of wood.
Wow, Ratchet, you fucking asshole.
Oh, he's straight up cute, right up until he's a fucking asshole.
That's cats in general, my darling. And pretty much any pet. He found a string of, a very thin string of fabric that I cut off of something and decided to play with it. So I took it away from him because he doesn't need to be playing with that, and he got my hand with his claw.
Oh.
Oh! Oh! Hey, don't shut the door in my face, you jerk!
That's a good ways to the fucking
It's up there.
North. Well, it's not too terribly far out there.
Going!
Alright, back to the project I go!
And will too. ... Question mark. Or ellipses? Question mark?
Well, no, that's a winky face for me.
Oh, winky face. Wow, okay, that's on me.
Like, it's the winky face twitch emote.
Yes, it is the winky face twitch emote. I was calling it question mark for some reason. Because that's just how my brain works, apparently. But it's okay. I'm fine. It's fine. It's a winky face. I was wrong.
Right,
Ratchet.
whatever you say.
Leave it. Thank you.
I gave the boy a little bit of attention, and this is what happens.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, let's, Alright,
Ratchet, leave it alone, darling. Thank you. Alright, supply crate. What do you got? Leather armor bundle. And antibiotics. 1 antibiotics.
good to know they have our best interests in mind.
Right. I love the pun, and so it felt perfect. So whenever something may go wrong, I can sing that. Nice. Do the cactus count as trees for planks and such? Do they?
If they do, I do not recall that being the case.
Yeah. I don't know either. Ratchet, leave it alone!
What's he trying to do?
Like, he's clawing at things, trying to play with them, so he's been mostly playing with the heat pad, but he just got his claw into my brand new fucking book that I just got today. Well, it's a used new book, but, you know.
My used brand new book.
Yeah, that one. Do the cact butt count as butts for planks and such? Wow, thank you, butts butt. Leave it alone. Thank you. Alright, he hopped down. Fucking thank goodness. I love how we still get excited over the plane drops, but they all just kind of suck.
I mean,
Wow.
There's always the hope that it'll have something like a beaker inside of it, which there's nothing wrong with getting another one of those, you know?
Wow, guess what level they gave us for the armor?
2.
3.
Urgh!
Level 3 armor. Where can I put this? There's room in the storage chest above the cement mixer. Oh, there's also the robotic turret schematic in here as well.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, I will come back and I will do that. And I will come back and grab the stuff, and I will also sell things off to the trader. Because guess what? I maxed out my trading skill.
Oh, hey!
Ooh,
All right.
Fall down that hole. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Nothing is ruined.
Everything's fine. Nothing is ruined. It's exactly the words that people want to hear.
Yes. man. I just...
Okay. Okay. The bridge is done.
It's done. Hooray.
I haven't wasted basically this entire stream doing something, building something entirely
Fucking
useless.
Yeah.
Shut up. It's not useless.
Nothing is not useless. Okay. Everything is useless then.
No.
Do you have a cigar for trading, Will? Question mark.
Yes,
he's had a
I
cigar
do.
for a long time.
Unfortunately, I cannot build the rest of the safety rail for the bridge.
Doesn't matter. It's wide enough. That's not going to be a problem, I think.
Listen, I don't want to lose a fucking truck into the river.
I don't blame you. However,
what? Like, can you say that
I
for
think
absolutely certain that you're not going to fucking lose?
Get more wood enough to finish the railings.
I said that I didn't have enough wood. Did you not go out and harvest more wood?
I've been doing the fucking cement shit, you jerk! Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
No. Cactus test?
Alright, fine. I'll test a fucking cactus. No wood. It's fibers and yucca fruit.
Oh, hell yeah, yucca fruit. Also, it's like 2:20 in the morning.
Are you
I think
done?
I'm winding down.
You're winding down. I feel like I'm only getting started because I've been doing nothing but fucking building this bridge the whole goddamn time.
Wait, I was AFK. Can you test it again?
Fuck off. Okay, Tev, here.
Yes. My auger, okay.
You have an auger now. Okay?
Well, I've had an auger.
Why didn't you go for fucking stone then? You were talking, like, I was talking
don't have
about
it on me, you jerk. I think it's still back at alpha or beta or omega or something.
I spent an entire engine block on that thing.
I'm going to fucking cry. I'm out of juice, my darling. I'm running on fumes now.
All right, fine. Log out, log out.
Do you want this auger back? Because since I don't fucking need it. Also, you never answered my question of where I put this leather armor that's fucking useless.
Just pitch it on the ground. I'll take care of it.
Alright, fine. Hood, gloves, torso, legs, feet. Here's your fucking auger.
Jesus.
Good fucking bye.
Goodbye. Oh my god. See what I'm dealing with, people? Do you see
I
what
love
I'm
that
fucking
the
dealing
chat
with?
messages are just filled with Tevila joined and then left the game. That's beautiful.
Oh my god.
Building a bridge and getting over it with Bennett Foddy. Building a bridge and getting over it with Strife, and then not actually getting over it because he's a jerk.
I'm not a jerk. You're the one who fucking didn't bring your auger with you.
You don't remember making the auger in the first place?
No, it's
First
been
one,
weeks.
and I put stuff on it, and we were both literally digging up stuff in the desert together.
No.
With oh my god.
She's dying.
Because we were both literally digging out in the desert with our augers, and you don't fucking remember that. I think it may have been an older version of the game that was the case. Oh, Tebby feeling a bit scrumpy? What does scrumpy mean? Then watch Will not use that bridge ever.
Fuck off!
If he wants to like not navigate, explore the city with me, he's gonna use it.
That was the plan the whole time. That was the plan the whole time.
Rip Tev from shouting. It's like allergies have been absolutely kicking my ass. The other day I had like a massive headache for the entire day because of it. Scrumpy is just a negative term for me and my sweetheart when we use when we're upsetty spaghetti.
Upsetty spaghetti.
I love
Jesus.
that term, upsetty spaghetti. Often half sarcastic. You know what? That's not a bad way to put it. I'm not actually upset. Strife and I just kind of bounce off of each other like that sometimes.
No, she's totally angry. I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. Don't let her lies.
Which is hilarious given that, like, I've never made you sleep on the couch before. And probably never will.
No, believe me, this is like a 1970s style, like...
Oh, jeez.
Bad relationship.
Probably earlier than that. It was like 1950s or whatever.
Oh my god. Woo!
Scrumpy just makes me think of Scrungy, which is like there's a Reddit for scrungy cat pictures.
You say scrunchy, I think about the
not scrunchy, scrungy with a G.
Scrungy.
Unless you pronounce it like scrungy, but I don't think that many people pronounce it that way. But it's like the cat kind of has like a weird grin on their face, and their eyes are half closed, like they're like in the middle of yawning or something.
God. Okay.
It's like I love that subreddit, and I love the blurry pictures of cats subreddit. They're so funny.
Holy shit. Okay.
What's up?
Oh, I'm taking things in and I'm understanding what's going on here. So.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Pee-pee.
What?
I love you.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Like, with all my heart. I'm feeling squishy right now.
Yeah, you do tend to feel squishy, like, just before you fall asleep or get tired or, like, run out of energy or whatever.
It's true. It's weird because when I started using the term, I found out soon after that it's actually a type of cider. The one I tried was gross, so it went from a positive turn to a negative one that day. Oh, no. Scrumpy. Wow, I didn't know that was a cider.
Man, okay, so,
I often just feel very squishy when I'm talking to Will. I'm like, babe, I love you so much, and I don't know how to express it besides saying that I feel squishy.
You're kind of strange like that.
I mean, like, I can feel it directly in my heart. Like, it feels like it's getting squeezed, which has turned into squishy instead of squeezy, so...
Sweetheart.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too, my darling.
I love you very much. And I'm not afraid to say that so that everybody else can hear it.
Yeah, just because we, like, bicker doesn't mean we actually love each other, so...
I mean, our friend has kids, and they were like, what's going on here? I don't understand it.
Yeah,
like,
because they haven't really been around a couple that bickers.
Well... Okay, so like the
bounce off each other really well.
The concept of bickering between people, like in a couple type of setting, is very. It
comes with a lot of baggage.
Well, I think that is a brand of That's a brand of like couple style entertainment. That is very
especially like kind of older media.
Like that was very common in like like you said in old media, boomer humor, if you will.
Yeah, where they're like, oh, the old ball and chain, her, and it's just
and we're so many steps removed of that. Like I was raised by boomers, but a lot of the like adult figures in my life were Gen Xers. You know.
Yeah.
So Gen Xers are like one step removed from boomers, but they still have some amount of the same like sense of humor going on there.
Right.
So you know, it's like it's the same humor, but it's like a little bit different, or like if you wanted to be negative, you could say watered down or something.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's a transition from one generation into another. They're going to have traits of the previous generation.
That reminds me, I learned the other day that Generation Alpha starts in 2010.
Oh wow!
People born in 2010 are qualified as Gen Alpha.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a thing.
Like my youngest sibling, my brother, is like near the beginning of Gen Z, or like super late millennial.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was. Not like at the very beginning of millennial, but I was like very close to the beginning of it. And I was like 12 when my brother was born, so there's like almost an entire generation gap right there between us.
I am determined I'm gonna finish that fucking bridge tonight.
Do it. Get it.
I'm running around and I am collecting up the necessary wood in order to complete the bridge.
Get it, sweetie. Oh, because that's right, you have the railing to complete.
Yep, the railing has to be... I will not be satisfied until the railing is finished.
Okay.
So I'm just up here in the burnt forest deforesting. What I should really have is my fucking chainsaw, but I didn't bring it with me.
Okay.
Mostly because the last thing I expected needing more of whenever I was in the desert was wood.
Yeah. Ooh.
Chat, this is my life now, you know? And this is after doing a bunch of gardening today. I didn't expect to do gardening today. I did.
I mean, you know, Will, do you have OCD? Like, I
yes,
haven't
I
really...
do.
Oh, do you?
It's not diagnosed, but I'm willing to say that I just do.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if you don't, then you do have a very particularity about you.
I mean, it's a little bit like how... Oh, you did it wrong. Now I'm going to go and redo the job you just did, despite the fact that it's probably done well enough, you know?
Ah, that explains some of the chores around the house. Okay.
Yeah, you're like, no, it can wait until later. Like, which is the major difference between you and I. You have, we're pretty certain that you have ADHD.
Well, I do actually have OCD. It's just kind of like taken on a peculiar form with me.
Meanwhile, I'm over here, I'm like, no, it must be done in this one particular manner, in this one particular way, otherwise it is not good enough.
Yeah.
That cat.
Yeah, he's got all the energy. He's running up and down that massive cat tree. When did you guys get a chainsaw? Like, a long time ago.
Whenever I was planning to perform births.
Perform what?
Deliveries, you know. Most people don't know this, and it is a horrifying fucking fact, but evidently the chainsaw was initially conceptualized as a way to help with cesarean sections.
Well, okay, yeah, let's not talk about that. Thank you.
And that's as far as I'll go.
Thank you.
No, I think I found it in, like, a loot cache an age ago.
Yeah.
Because,
like, I remember you finally got the blueprints for it, and you made a chainsaw for both of us.
Yeah, I think I made, because unfortunately it's the agility.
No, I think you made it for you, and you let me borrow yours. That's what.
No. I'm pretty certain that I've got one, and I found that in a cache. And can I make a chain? Yeah, I can make a chainsaw now. So it's a level 2. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe I did make it. I don't know for certain. I can't say for certain. But basically, I got a chainsaw. I got a chainsaw, and I found it way early in the game, much like at an earlier game stage. And I was coming down to the burnt forest, and I was specifically sawing out trees because I don't like the trees are a fantastic source of coal if you don't want to mine.
Yes. But they also don't regrow, and anything you plant will not be a burned forest tree.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's a very unusual, horrific fact. What the fuck? Yeah, I've horrified chat, as well as my girlfriend.
I mean, if you look at I mean, I don't mean to say this as a fact, but like the quote women's health stuff.
Oh god.
Is horrific. Absolutely horrific. You know, people capable of birthing and stuff is just kind of like, wow, they do not pour any money into this and they expect everything to just kind of work out just fine. Cool. Gross. Awful. Okay.
Okay, wood shapes. How many can I make? 265. That's good enough. That's good enough. We'll craft a fair few of them.
Do it. Finish that bridge. Give me a B. Give me an R. Give me an I. Give me a D-G-E. What does that spell? Bridge! Give me a bridge! Hooray!
I like how I can basically one-shot normal zombies at this point.
Yeah. I think we've both been kind of having that thing where it's like, oh, I used to be very scared and sneak around everywhere all the time. And then it's like, no. I just like, I honk my horn at them, I run over them, I smack them with anything and everything, and yeah.
I mean, I was on the subreddit for 7 days the other day, and somebody was like, does anybody go out of their way to do this? And it's a video clip, and it's someone just going down the road, and then all of a sudden there's a zombie, and they sharply turn to run over it.
Yep.
Well, I need some eye bleach and a mind wipe right now.
Oh, jeez.
God. Fucking pics. Oh, my word. I will get different pics at some point.
At some point.
At some
Wink.
point. It's probably going to be the net bodysuit.
You know what? You're right. I forgot about that.
Like, I want to get out the good camera, and I want to take some proper pictures, and, like, you know how it is with that stuff. You take a bajillion fucking pictures, and you're like, okay, which one is the best one? Yeah.
Yes. That's how photography works. Like, if you
Yes.
know photographers, that's literally how they work. But it's also, like, we're also going to get you, like, some electrical tape to put X's over your nipples.
I'll probably just wear it raw.
That too, I guess. But, you know. Like, I'm just very amused by the specific style that puts X's over nipples. I'm just like, okay, cool.
Okay,
Whatever.
wait. This is something that's actually, like, humorous to you?
Yes.
Okay, then.
I'm just amused. Not necessarily openly laughing about it, but just kind of like, yeah, okay, I can see it. Wow, you ran into that thing.
Shut up.
You're
I'm a
supposed to
good
stay on the
driver.
road?
I'm a good driver.
He says, running into massive rocks in the road. Okay, cool. Or not even on the road, next to the road.
Completely gone the wrong direction.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Fucking shut up.
Okay.
I don't have time for this fight for bullshit.
I'm running on fumes. I'm sleepy. I'm sorry, Strife.
And I'm happy that, like, you're bothering to stick around for the last little bit of it, despite the fact that, like, you're done. So.
I mean, that's just. I know people tend to stick around for us bickering a lot, you know? I'm not saying everyone does, but that's just one of the things people like to stick around for. And I feel like I would be remiss or not doing my job or my duty or whatever. I feel like I would be kind of missing out. I'm not sure how to word this, but it's just kind of like I wouldn't be doing the thing I like to be doing if I was exiting the stage left.
All right.
Stage left.
Almost fucking there. Okay, so it's to the south, past the base.
Yes. It'll be on your left.
I
Can't
see
miss it.
Oh, fuck me. No!
I guess I'll see it when you...
Oh, no.
Oh, the other part of the bridge.
There's another bridge right after the bridge.
Yes.
No! Oh,
Christ, honey.
God.
You didn't survey the area properly.
I couldn't get across the river. I had to fix the bridge to get across the river. So I fixed the bridge, and then the next thing I know...
Just make a jumping ramp.
Fuck my life. Oh, no.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, poor Strife. F's in chat for Strife. In the vein of Darth Vader. No.
No.
And and then not use
Okay.
it. Hee. Yeah.
This is
That's
the
great.
only thing. This is what I have to do now. I have to take a trip down the road and assess the bridge.
Yes.
Like, God knows if it wasn't for the fact that it was getting so late, I would fucking get to work on this next. But
yeah, it's a little late for that.
it's literally the same fucking thing. It's a small gap followed by an enormous fucking gap.
Yes.
Jesus H. Christ. Fuck my life.
That's why I just
God.
slam across, because fuck it.
God damn it, no!
Okay, I know the next emote I need to make for you is a giant F.
There's only one appropriate.
You know what would make the bridge pointless? A gyrocopter.
Fuck off. That's only one person. And gyrocopters aren't even fucking helicopters.
Like, the one time he tried, he built one, and the one time he tried to use it was disappointing to him. So he's like, no, fuck gyrocopters.
Like, no,
the rest of my life.
it's fucking bullshit. It's like, this is a gyrocopter, but it is going to work like a two-seater Cessna. You need forward momentum to actually be in the air. And I'm like, that's not how fucking helicopters work, asshole.
It's like, that should have just been built in with the gyrocopter instead of like, oh, you have to add an extra thing onto it. Ooh.
I'm fucking pissed. I'm so fucking pissed off.
Sweetie.
God fucking damn it, this
next
sucks
time you play,
so
I'll
much.
help you build it. It's okay. Also, I feel
God
like you need to
fucking
update your
damn it.
subscriber count goal. I know in a month it'll go back down, but I just want to say, right now.
Maybe at some point we will.
Yeah.
For now, there is only salt.
Okay. There's only
Salt and salt alone.
There is no strife. Only Zool.
God.
We need more gyrocopters. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I have fucking eaten the shit today. That's what's happened.
Yeah.
This is a terrible outcome.
Man, I could just lay down.
Well, I mean, you haven't gotten enough sleep in the first place.
This is true. But then I imbibed. I became inebriated, and that kind of helps a little.
Yes.
But the thing is, I feel like this is a situation where I'll fall asleep for an hour and then be awake after that.
I mean, what can you do?
That's just what's been happening anyway.
Alright, before I log out, I'm gonna, like, set this to collect things up. I need 150 iron bars.
Oh boy.
Iron bars, how many can we make? Alright, that's just my inventory. It might help if I actually check the...
I don't want to leave either, so I've resorted to subreddit browsing, now looking at r/Hades memes and experiencing joy. Oh man.
That's fantastic. That's fucking fantastic.
Hey babe, I want to cuddle right up to you.
Well, lucky you, I can probably fucking help about that.
Oh man, it's like Christmas came early.
I love you so much, sweetheart.
I love you too, babe.
Alright, guys, this is the end of the stream. I'm done. I'm out. I'm finished. I'm outie 5000. God, it fucking... did not... Like, I didn't even get to work on the fucking fort. I've been trying to work on this fort for how many fucking streams? Just nothing!
Too many
Nothing!
streams.
Oh.
How about stop getting sidetracked by bridges, bridge sexual man, and then start working on the fucking fort. There you go.
Well, you know the
Problem
reason why... You know the reason why I'm not working on the fort?
Why?
Because I did the goddamn math and I'm trying to get the freaking components together.
Yeah, that's
okay,
true.
let me read these numbers off to you. I need 1,014 concrete blocks. I need 198 steel blocks. I need 150 iron bars.
That's a lot.
That's not including the traps, and the ammo for the traps, and setting up the power generation for the base. Like, this is an expense. Like, if I was building it tier 1, this wouldn't be expensive, and I could do it piecemeal. But I can't do it tier 1. I have to jump straight into the end game with this shit. So
I can't help you there. Sorry.
That's incredibly expensive to actually get all of the materials together. And unfortunately,
I know.
it looks like the next time that we play, we're going to play straight through to a blood moon, and we're going to have to patch up the damn fort that we've been using for ages again.
Fuck the fort. I'm not patching that thing up again.
So here's an interesting side note before we leave.
What?
I've discovered that the green irradiated zombies heal.
What?
They regenerate. That's why they're so hard to kill.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
So yeah, there you go.
I thought they were just had more hit points,
Stronger
but
or
no.
something. Yeah. Same thing.
Like
All right.
Plot armor +2 or something. So
plot armor +2. All right, Tev, thank you so much for coming along for the ride.
absolutely, thank you, Strife, and thank you, chat, for coming along with us.
All right, you have a good night.
You know I will. Bye, everyone.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, chat, you've been a wonderful and a lovely audience. Thank you to all of you who have stuck through to the very end of this wonderful extra stream on a Saturday night. I will see you all on Monday. I don't think that I will be squeezing anything in on Sunday. I'm going to take the time to recharge my batteries and everything. Until I see you again, though, take care of yourselves, stay happy, stay healthy, and who knows what we're going to be playing on Monday, because the Diablo 4 beta will be done and out. I might actually go back and play some Diablo 3, because I never finished the DLC for that game. So this might be my opportunity. I don't know. Diablo 4 has been so fun. I feel like I may have been bitten by a new bug. So we'll see where that carries me. But until next time, take care of yourselves. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I will see you all once again on Monday.